go. Think it's all good. Should be good. Hopefully. I think we were on Star Wars number 10 this week. Yeah. Yeah, this week we'll get to the Ghost Rider and Spider-Man this week. Maybe I won't do a double Star Wars, but yeah. Just gonna give it a few minutes. How is everyone doing? If anyone is in here yet. Just waiting for R&B Pikachu here. Got some old Pokemon cards. Good look at it. While we're waiting. Yeah. Here, let's zoom in. Check this out. Dark Dragonite. He's shiny. It's Blastoise. Hey, RB Pikachu! California kid, how you guys doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Great Pokemon card? Oh, thanks. Alright. Welcome in. Yes, it's a very, very surprising, very unexpected. How is everybody? Hope you're all well. I'd ask how your stream went, but I was there, so, well, for most of it. Yeah, welcome in. I guess we should just get started here. So, this week we're going to be reading Star Wars number 10, Ghost Rider, which is Marvel Spotlight number 10, and we will be doing Marvel Tales 141, which is Amazing Spider-Man number 4. More Star Wars? Yeah, more Star Wars. I guess I should take it out of the bag, huh? Alright, welcome in everybody. Hope it'll be fun for you. Alright. Marvel Comics Group, at last, beyond the movie, beyond the galaxy, we have Star Wars. And there's Han and Chewie. They're shooting at a giant lizard. The Behemoth from below. It's such a Marvel sounding title, isn't it? Keep firing, Chewie, or this whole planet is doomed. Not to mention us. The whole planet is doomed, really. That's quite a threat, huh? Quite a threat. How you doing, Bacon Genie? Good to see you. Alright, here we go. I will zoom in just a second. Stan Lee presents Star Wars, the greatest space fantasy of all. Continuing the saga begun in the film by George Lucas, released by 20th Century Fox. Hello, Chaotic. How are you doing? Hi, Metroid the Noob. The Noob. Why am I the noob? Oh, welcome in. Sorry, keep coughing. Han Solo's job seems simple enough. Get together a band of alien warriors and save a village from the Outlaw Sergi X and Arrogantis. Or, Outlaw Sergi X Arrogantis. That's his last name, I guess. And his marauding Cloud Riders. But in the original deal, no one said anything about a monster. He's a great noob. Don Glut. Okay, I think this is the first we've heard of Don Glut, scriptwriter. I think the previous ones were all written by Roy Thomas. Howard Chaykin, artist and co-plotter. So we still have Howard Chaykin on the art. Tom Palmer is still doing the embellishing and co-artist. Alan Cooperberg. I don't know if we've seen Alan Cooperberg's name yet. He did the layouts. F. Mooley, colorist, and Jay Costanza, letterer. Oh, Roy Thomas down here, editor and co-plotter. So he didn't have a sole script writing on this, but he just kind of, I don't know, just kind of oversaw it, maybe? Not entirely sure. A little different than last time, but let's zoom in here. Alright, so, picking up from the last issue, right here. Wow, it just picks straight up, doesn't it? Okay. But then, everyone assumed the old shaman to be a senile fool, incapable of actually summoning forth a scaly behemoth lost in the rock and legend of Aduba III. See last issue, Roy Thomas. For the simple purpose of lashing out and destroying the band of surly outlaws. Especially their leader, Sergi X, the arrogant one. I remember hearing stories about this beastie when I was a youth. One thing about those stories sticks out in my mind. If we don't do something, it just isn't going to go away. And you know what that means. No more tribute from this village. No more female amusements. Oh my goodness. This guy. So come on, men. Let's get rid of the big bzack. But Sergi X begins to wonder how feasible that might be, as one by one his men fall to the beast. Franck! I think that's Chewie saying Franck. I don't know if I've ever heard Chewie say Franck before, but okay. Don't ask me, Chewbacca. This wasn't in the original program. Now what, Solo? If that behemoth's size and strength weren't bad enough... Yeah, I know, Hedgie. It's come equipped with some kind of built-in blaster. Well, says Solo to the Spiner, be thankful for one thing, that the monster hasn't attacked us, but only the ones the shaman summoned him to fight, Sergi X and his stinking cutthroats. Indeed, the behemoth seems not to notice the presence of Han Solo and his small army of mercenaries. Grunk! Hey, what's the thing doing now? It's creating a landslide! That's what! Look out! And move those sky speeders! Oh my gosh, hey, it's a Nicholas Petrus! Oh my goodness! Welcome in, Nicholas and Cool Guy Munt and everyone else who came in with the raid. It's great to see you. We had just started. Oh, hey. Well, thank you very much. No, you're fine. You're fine, Nicholas. You're fine. Thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate it. Hello, Ariel D. Soares. Good to see you. Good to see you. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty well. We are just starting Star Wars number 10 from... What is this, March, maybe? No, April. April 1978. Yeah. They're fighting a giant dinosaur thing that the shaman dude summoned. Yeah. We're not very far into it. We're only a couple pages. Actually, we're only one page in. But, thank you for the raid. Good to see you. Did you end up beating that level? Good to see that you're still alive and thriving. Survived both illness and war. A radiant war. Thank you, Nicholas. I appreciate it. If you're on your way out, thanks for stopping by and have a great day and rest of your weekend. And if you are staying, we are going to be reading Star Wars number 10 and a Ghost Rider story and a Spider-Man story. Of course we beat it. Awesome. Awesome. Cool. I look forward to seeing more StarCraft Adventures with Nicholas Petrus in the future. Anyway, I'll get back to the story. Sorry for the interruption, but thank you very much for the raid. So there's the dinosaur thing. This I guess to catch you guys up, in the past couple issues, we've had basically Han Solo, after the events of the first Star Wars movie, he and Chewbacca were leaving to go to Tatooine to pay Jabba the Hutt back, because, you know, he got his big reward from the Rebel Alliance. He got hijacked on the way, and some pirates took all of the money that they paid him, and so he ran off and hid on some outer rim world called Aduba 3. And there were some peasants who were looking for some bodyguards or whatever, some people to like fight off some bandits in their village. Basically kind of a Seven Samurai or Magnificent Seven situation. And they hired a bunch of random guys, including a beaver man who shoots quills and a carnivorous bunny man. And they went to the village to go protect the village from the banditos. And there was a shaman in the village who summoned this big dinosaur monster, whatever it is. Now things are getting crazy. That's basically what's happened so far. We'll be back a bit after eating, no problem. No problem. Alright, so where were we? The monster hasn't attacked us, but only the ones the shaman summoned him to fight. Sergi X and his stinking cutthroats. Indeed, the behemoth seems not even to notice the presence of Han Solo and a small army of mercenaries. And there's the Krunk. Hey, what's the thing doing now? It's creating a landslide, that's what. Look out, and move those sky speeders. Not land speeders, sky speeders. Yee! Looks like he's falling. Okay. Oh, here's an ad for Super Sea Monkeys, which this ad is in like every issue so far. Fastest growing sea monkeys of all time, Super Sea Monkeys. Just add water, create live instant pets. The most amazing sight you've ever seen. Three-eyed freaks of nature, so eager to please, they obey your commands like a school of tiny dolphins. Incredible money-back guarantee. Gotta get those Super Sea Monkeys. And exclusive offer. A Hardy Boys and Nancy Drew t-shirt. Only $5 each. Nancy Drew not shown. They don't even show a picture of Nancy Drew. Bummer. Would you guys wear a Hardy Boys t-shirt? I suppose I could. Alright, it's knocking us down like maze flies, and our blasters don't even phase it. Hey, leader man, what do you say we forget this pauper's village and get out of here while we still can? No, it's getting to be a personal thing between me and this beastie, and I still have me a mood to get my hands on that girl Mary. So we fight till that thing is dead. But when a creature appears to be indestructible, killing it could become a problem. What's that you were saying, Solo, about the monster attacking only the bad guys? I read you, Chewie, and I'm moving. Swat thud. We've just got in the monster's way, that's all. This armor might have saved me from the Sky Speeder's blast. See last issue. But I fear it not perform a like function against that of the behemoth. And keep hidden behind these rocks, Don Juan Quixote. Oh, Don Juan Quixote's still alive. I thought he died last issue, but he's still alive. So we have a Jedi Knight here called Don Juan Quixote, and he is essentially Don Quixote as a Jedi. I don't understand it. I thought he died, but he's still around, so that's cool. And let's just leave our behemoth friend be. Till he's finished the job the old man called him to do. Bzzz. There's only a few of my men left, and without them, I might as well just surrender to those mercenaries. But Sergi X Aragantes surrenders to nobody. Never! And since my men have their hands full of trouble right about now, seems like I'll have to kill the beastie myself. Don Quixote the Goat. Hey Ragnell, how you doing? Yep. That old codger, for years he's been babbling about being able to control a legendary monster. Looks to me like he wasn't just chewing the Luna weed. There he is, controlling it like a maestro. Alright, since we can't seem to even scratch that beastie's hide, it appears I'll have to attack it the only way it'll do any good. That's it, old man. Keep standing there in one spot, and you'll make yourself a perfect target. I'm doing pretty well. Thanks for asking. Whoosh! That's the sound of a sky speeder. The shaman doesn't move, but Sergi X Aragantes never quite knows if he strikes him or not, as both shaman and outlaw chief are trampled by a single gargantuan foot. Womp! Splat! Ooh! The shaman and the outlaw chief just got stepped on by this giant monster. They went splat. That's terrible. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I wonder if that red all around the foot is just like the splat of blood goo that just went all over the place. Oh my goodness. I didn't know this was going to get so violent. Holy moly. Alright. Oh, here's some ads. Rockets, you fly. Giant catalog of more than 50 flying mod rocket kits. Stamp collecting outfit. Big comic catalog. Join the gold rush. Heartfoil stamp. 50 years old. 15 different U.S. stamps. At least 50 years old. 25 cents with low-priced U.S. approvals. Jackson Stamp Company. High school diploma and ring. Yours through home study. Free stamp. Switchblade comb. Press button spring action. Comic books, 250,000 in stock. Complete Marvel and DC groups from 1935 to 1978. Also TV guides, art, mags, pulps, Doc Savage, Walt Disney, movie items, Shadow, etc. from 1900 to 1978. We also buy. Send list with prices. Giant catalog, 75 cents. Be a locksmith. Earn while you learn. Comics, we got 'em. Thousands. Marvel's a specialty. Free list. Get funny money discount coupons with your first order. Lone Star Comics. Lone Star Comics. That's my comic shop. That is my comic shop now. Not my comic shop, but the website mycomicshop.com. I buy a lot of stuff on there, and they have like weekly auctions and stuff. Yeah, in Texas, Lone Star Comics. They're still around. They're one of the biggest comic dealers on the internet now. Pretty cool to see them in here. That's awesome. Honestly, I could watch you read all the ads all day. I find them to be a damn time capsule of way back then. Yeah, the ads certainly are a time capsule. They're a lot of fun. I'm glad I'm glad you enjoy it. Yeah. There's a comic catalog there. That's not sure what company that is. Free comic list. Richard Alpha Box. Also, welcome in Imperial Salsa. I hope you're doing well. There we go. Satisfy your meat tooth. For those times when you get a craving for something to really sink your teeth into, sink them into a Slim Jim meat snacks. The chewy, all-meat sticks that come in mild, spicy, pizza, bacon, pepperoni, and salami. Just about every possible flavor you could ever want, except, of course, garlic. A little less than a meal, a little more than a snack. I really want to try a pizza Slim Jim. Like, do they still make these? Are pizza Slim Jims still a thing? Because I really want a pizza Slim Jim. That sounds amazing. Yes, mild, spicy, pizza, bacon, pepperoni, and salami. Do we even have variety of flavors for Slim Jims anymore? All I know of are like different sizes. You've got the Savage Slim Jim that's got Macho Man Randy Savage on it. It's like really thick. It's like big, thick Slim Jim. But I don't know if they do like different flavors. Comic book club. Mm-hmm. Tasty heartburn. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Imperial Salsa. Pizza. Is that a thing? Can anyone tell me if pizza Slim Jims are still a thing? Or is that like only a thing in some faraway country like Dubai? Like uh, uh, Kenny Rogers Roasters. There's no way. What's up, Metroid, my dude? Hey, Bean Boy with 6 sevens. You're my favorite Bean Boy with 6 sevens. Hope you're doing well. There's no way? Man, I really want to try one. I want to know how to make... Oh, you want to know how to make money week after week? Okay, okay. Alright. Alright, I'll read this. Just for you, Imperial Salsa. Let me focus it, though. Come on. There we go. Maybe. You want to... There we go. Okay. Remember how many times you felt left out because you were broke? Places the gang was going, and you weren't included. They all had money for movies, games, hamburgers, and soft drinks. All of them except you. Well, you'll never be left out again. Now you can make $2, $5, $10 or more week after week. Introduce Grit. Grit will help you start your own business. You will be sent papers to sell, supplies, and selling helps. Supplies and selling helps. Okay. You pay for nothing in advance, so you don't risk a penny. You pay only for the papers you sell until you know how many to order. You have everything to gain, nothing to lose by starting your own Grit business. Over 30,000 young persons all over America now sell Grit. You'll have steady profits and win free prizes regularly. Hurry, sign up now. Fill out and mail this coupon in an envelope today. Paper sent only in the continental U.S. America's greatest family weekly newspaper to friends, relatives, neighbors, and others. Grit Publishing Company, Williamsport, Pennsylvania, 17701. I'd like to sell Grit for profit and prizes. Name, male or female, age, date, born, year, in care of, street and number, RFD, post office, state, zip. Print your last name plainly here. There you go. I hate when my gang go to places and I wasn't included. Me too. Me too. I mean, print isn't dead, right? No. We're proving that right now. And without their leader, alright, we're just continuing from... Oh yeah, because the last page was the giant monster just stepped on the dude. Splatted him all over the place. And without their leader, the few remaining Cloud Riders are quick to fall. Guess that's the end of those outlaws. But what about the behemoth? Well, what about it? With the old man dead, it could mean bad news for my entire village and everyone in it. The Starkiller Kid ain't just supposing so. Without the shaman to call the shots, that behemoth's starting to get really mad. And this time, I don't think it's going to be so particular about who it stomps. I think you're getting my message, Jackson. Apparently there's several Slim Jim flavors still, just no pizza. Man, I really want to try a pizza Slim Jim. That sounds like it would be the best flavor. Hold it there, Solo. We didn't sign on to this little blast party of yours to fight any monster. Can we focus here? Come on. There we go. Okay. We're being paid to get rid of Sergi X and his cronies. And since I don't seem to see them around anymore... Listen to me, all of you space freaks. We didn't earn the pay we're getting for this job. The behemoth did. Some pay. And if you want to even get even that, there'd better be a village left standing to pay us. Besides, I'm getting to like some of the local folk in this town. Alright already, so we know you're a little soft on that merry female. You two can stand arguing about it. So you two can stand around arguing about it. But you know how us Rocket Rabbit types are. We just can't stand still. Jackson! Trying to remember if I ever ate a pizza Slim Jim. I can't recall. Maybe in my youth. Who could forget the best character in Star Wars? Green Space Rabbit Jackson. Yeah. And since I always say, never send a man out to do a rabbit's job, he's always written as if he has kind of a southern accent, so that's kind of how I'm reading it. No, wait, Jackson. Bzzzack. The Lepus carnivorous is fast, possibly the swiftest biped on all of Aduba 3. But it is not easy for even a humanoid rabbit to outsprint the monster's well-aimed energy blasts. That last shot almost took the rabbit's tail, but even though it missed him, the burst hit the rock and crumble! Heavenly hutches! Rocks knocked the gun out of my hand. Gotta reach the crummy thing before. Leave the blaster, Jax, and take cover between the rocks. You'll never already have a Mesa. But did these floppy ears of mine detect a little affection in your voice? Nah, like my old mother. Like my mother told all 80 of us kids, it'd never work out. Marry a nice girl from a nice burrow and... Woo-ee! Almost didn't see that one. Maybe I ought to get my eyes checked if we ever get out of this mess. Kawump! Which Jackson begins to doubt as he hears a portentous rumble from above. Dun dun dun. Continued after the next page, which means more advertisements. New Star Wars portfolio contains 21 color paintings, each one suitable for framing, $7.95. Star Wars calendar, spend each month with the Force, $4.95. Plus 55 cents postage and handling. Complete set of Star Wars comics, giving the full movie adaptation, number 1 through 6, $4. These are the original comics reprinted by Marvel. Star Wars Special Editions, the set number 1 and 2, $3. I wonder if that's the Treasury editions or something. Original Star Wars comics, number 1, $3 each. Number 2, $1 each. Okay. Star Wars Sketchbook, a beautiful collection of the original conceptual sketches by Joe Johnston. Contains 65 drawings, 8.5 inches by 11 inches, 96 pages, $4.95 plus 55 cents postage and handling. Star Wars Blueprints. Do you remember the Star Trek blueprints? Well, here is the Star Wars version, $6.95, 55 cents postage and handling. Post a pic in Discord? Okay. I'm going to host you, so pay no attention to the lawyer. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Thank you. I appreciate it. Star Wars number 1. Star Wars number 2. Number 3. Star Wars t-shirts. Kids, $3.50. Adults, $4 plus shipping and handling. Iron-on transfers, only $1. Where 3 comes from, who knows? Yeah, I don't know. Star Wars buttons, only $1 plus 25 cents postage and handling. May the Force be with you, and Darth Vader lives. That's great. There's a pin that says Darth Vader lives. It's spelled wrong. Let's see if I can get this up here. Look, check out how they spell Darth Vader. Look at that. Vidar? Darth Vidar? and this is before Empire Strikes Back, and so you know the end of Star Wars, 1977 Star Wars, how Darth Vader just kind of like tumbled out into space. People were like, "Yeah, Darth Vader. Is he dead? Is he alive? We don't know." But there's a pin saying Darth Vader lives, and I love how they misspelled Darth Vader. God, I wish I had that. That is an awesome button. I wonder if you can find those. Maybe on eBay. They're probably kind of rare. Strong arms. Yeah, I'll get to that in a second. Sure, Darth Vidar does live. Vader, on the other hand. Holy shit, I looked at the pin and it's misspelled on the pin. That's fantastic. Man, I want one of those pins now too. That's awesome. I love this though because you're right. I'm sure people were speculating. Yeah, no one knew what actually was gonna happen to Darth Vader. And they had to wait, what, like 3 years to find out. Alright, let's continue here. So, send to Superhero Merchandise, P.O. Box 777, Dover, New Jersey. If you are dissatisfied with any merchandise, your money will be promptly refunded upon return of the merchandise. You get the pin and you're just like, they spelled Darth Vader wrong. I'm not satisfied. $20 on eBay? Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. How much was $1.25 back in 1978 to now? I wonder what the inflation rate is. I bet a dollar was like, I don't know, maybe $8 now? $10 now? I'm not sure. Just guessing. If any of you want to look it up, feel free. But hey, please send me post haste comics, reprints, blueprints, t-shirts, special edition, calendar, original comics, buttons, transfers. Number 1, number 2, number 1, number 2, sketchbook, portfolio. I've enclosed money. Includes postage and handling, allow 4 weeks for delivery, bank AmeriCard number, and master charge number. Send to name, address, city, state. Canadians add 50 cents. U.S. funds only. Attention Long Islandites! Your own hero's world is now open at the Nassau Mall. Hempstead Turnpike, Levittown, 1 mile east of the Wantagh Parkway. Come visit us. Great deals, yeah. Can't believe it's that cheap. Not sure why I'm surprised. Well, money went a lot further back then. I mean, check this out. This comic was 35 cents. So, you know, the same comic, you know, printed today would be, anyway, comics today are like $5 or $6 typically, unless it's some sort of special promotional type issue. Sometimes the facsimile editions, they'll do a little bit cheaper, but mostly comics. If you want to buy a comic new today, it's like $5 or $6, which is a lot more than 35 cents. Anyway, let's keep going. Zagnuts. $1.25 is $5.77. Okay, not quite as much as I thought, but still about 5 times as much. Okay. Clark bars. Yeah. Clark coconut. Clark peanut butter log. Crunchy peanut butter. Zagnut. Clark mint. And Clark. Get rich and famous. The famous Clark bars. They're all so rich and so good, you may have trouble making up your mind. Do they still make this variety of Clark bars, or is it just Clark bar now? I actually know nothing about Clark bars. I don't think I've even ever had one. So if anyone here is an expert on Clark bars, you can let us all know. I have no idea. Alright, strong arms make all the difference. Almost like a miracle, the latest amazing motionless exercise discovery, Mike Marvel's Scientific Isometrics, will give you fantastic strength with muscles of steel without sweat or strain. Powerful arms, magnificently powerful chest, powerful shoulders, strong stomach muscles, and legs that will seldom tire. No apparatus or exercisers. Your body is your own gymnasium. This secret system develops muscular strength 3 times faster than conventional methods. Order now in just 10 easy minutes. Scientific Isometrics is the modern miracle of stimulating muscles. Takes just 10 minutes a day of easy exercises that will not tire you. No long hours of boring exercises with weights or costly apparatus. Isometrics is the amazing discovery of West German scientists who found a new thrilling way to build powerful strong muscles in 10 minutes a day. Each exercise is done for only 10 seconds a day, completely illustrated. Mike Marvel's Scientific Isometrics develops each muscle group from head to toe 3 times faster. Only $3.98, nothing else to buy. Mike Marvel, Department 154, 160 Amherst Street, East Orange, New Jersey, 07019. Okay, Mike Marvel, enclosed is my $3.98. Send me your entire scientific isometric Dynaflex system in one book, which includes a chapter on secrets of attracting girls. I must agree that the Dynaflex method has given me powerfully toned muscles, put full strength in my muscles, made me so strong that I can be proud to show my friends how strong I am. And it must do this in 10 minutes a day, with nothing else to buy now or in the future. I get my $3.98 back with no questions asked upon return of the book. Sold on money-back guarantee. Hey, Magnum Force, how you doing? Yes, we're doing comic books. See, I think I've had some of those varieties from retro theme stores. They still make it, you just don't see it all over the place. Oh, okay, I see. You haven't seen Zagnut in a long time? Comic books, yay. Ooh. OMG, who knew the answer to being a weak nerd was in this comic? I'm good. I'm good as well. I'm glad you're good. Strong nerd like bull. Strong nerd like bull. Alright, let us continue with our story. You need 398 so bad right now? Alright, come on, focus. There we go. Move that tailless fanny of yours, Toots. Cause Junior here's just started a blamed landslide. Come on, Chewie. Get that 7-foot Wookiee carcass of yours moving at top speed. You okay, lady? It just reminds me of the beginning to The Ring, Terror's Realm on the Dreamcast, and the guy's like, "You okay, lady?" That's such an obscure reference, but whatever. Just twisted my ankle, but I'll live. How about you, Jackson? Got the wind knocked out of me and mussed up my tail, but otherwise... Alright then, before the rocks start falling again, Chewie, take a mesa where it's safe, but don't squeeze too hard. Look, group, if we're gonna kill that walking hunk of power, we're gonna have to do it as a team. Everybody, get behind these rocks. Then, if we can keep out of the monster's way long enough to plan some kind of group attack, there's Don Juan Quixote. Indeed, they be fools to think that such a dragon might be slain by their crude methods, for it requires the skills of one trained in the holy order of the Jedi Knights. Oops, we'll do our planning later. Blast! 'Cause right now, guess who's back? Oh, didn't mean that literally, Chewie. Okay, heroes, get yourselves out of sight and do it fast. The behemoth's shooting those rays at us again. But if it doesn't see us for a while, maybe it'll think it got us. Then maybe we'll buy the time to... Scratch that plan. The thing's ready to blast us again, and it's aiming right for that... If anybody ever told me I'd have to do this much running on this mission, I'd have... Another landslide! Hey, Chewbacca, let go! I can move out of the way myself, you know. The face Han's making here. The behemoth doesn't give up, does it? No? Well, neither do we, and I'm getting an idea how we might get rid of that nightmare. But it's gonna take Don Juan's lightsaber to do it. You hear me, Don Juan? You never told us how you got a Jedi Knight's weapon, but still. Oh no, look! We gotta help him! Don Juan! What's going on with Don Juan? Oh! Cliffhanger. Oh man. Alright. But what Han Solo has just seen means nothing to the pilot of a small space cruiser, which now streaks from the dense jungle growth of the fourth satellite of the planet Yavin to be swallowed by silent space. I never should have listened to General Dodonna and the others. I should have done this right away. Nerve. Oh, come on, focus, focus. There we go. Okay. The pilot, Princess Leia, a member of the Imperial Senate. Her mission. Something's happened to Luke, and I'm gonna find him, even if I gotta do it alone. He'd gone off with the 2 robots to find a new planet for the rebels. Then, just as he saw something and was about to tell us what it was, we lost all communication with him. Last issue, again, Roy, and there was no way for us to make contact with him again. Oop, oop, oop. I want focus here. Focus, come on. Oi. Oi. There we go. Maybe there. Sorry, I'm just trying to get it to... There we go. That's a little better, okay. But if I can find the point Luke was at when we last heard from him, maybe there will be something I can do. I can't just let him be swallowed up, one more casualty of the rebellion against the Empire. It's too bad Han Solo had to rocket off to spend his reward money. Star Wars number 7, Roy Thomas. I could use that Starhopper's help right about now. Help? A Jedi Knight needs the help of no one, least of all a mercenary such as Han Solo. All that I need is the lightsaber held in my steady hand, and the courage and skill to use it. Hold, Behemoth, and if you dare, face me. Whether it is the sound of the old man's voice or the pulsating weapon that he holds, something attracts the behemoth's attention. Look, you see what the crazy old fool is doing? Yeah, like how to get yourself killed in one easy lesson. Sure do. He's leading that monster away from us so he can face it alone. Maybe he's not so crazy. Maybe he really was a Jedi Knight and knows something we don't. You hear their jeers, Behemoth? They think Don Juan Quixote to be too old for the noble art of combat. Yet even one of so advanced years is still as one with the Force, which permits these stiff and weary bones to evade whatever hell-spawn bolts you might hurl toward me. Bazam! Continued after next page. Hey kids, get with it. Get humor, get sports, get stories, get puzzles, get TV, film and music reviews, get a magazine you can relate to. Pizzazz, Box 570, Whittinsville, Massachusetts. Yes, deliver Pizzazz to my door at your special money-saving rate. Send me a year's subscription, 12 issues for just $6. That's 50 cents an issue. $1.50 saving over the regular subscription price of $7.50, and an even bigger saving over the 75-cent an issue newsstand price. You can't have too much of a good thing, so send me 2 years of Pizzazz for $12. On the newsstand, I'd pay $18. My checker money order is enclosed for dollars payable to Pizzazz. Enclose a separate list for additional subscriptions. Please allow 6 to 8 weeks for delivery. Canada, $1 additional per year. Other countries, $2 additional. Please submit U.S. currency. Fun Factory, 117 Union Station Department. Or Union Street Department, I'm not sure. Palisades Park, New Jersey. Switchblade Comb really works. Pocket. Oh, can we focus a little bit better? Come on. There we go. Pocket Spy Scope. This text is incredibly small and kind of hard to read anyway, though. Pan-sized 8-power telescope spots objects blocks away. Great for watching sports girls. Great for watching sports girls. Counter spying. Power lens optically ground to view every detail. Yes, kids, buy a telescope to watch girls. Oh yeah, in the picture it shows the guys watching a girl who's like in a bikini. So it's like, yeah, go to the beach, you know, get out your telescope and watch the girls. Great. Color smoke clouds. Just light one and thick clouds of color rise to the ceiling. Watch them fill the room, used for magic tricks, TV signaling, etc. Was it 10 instruments in one? This amazing 3.5-inch, when folded, invention is 1 reading lens, 2 microscope, 3 telescope, 4 binoculars, 5 compass, 6 solar clock, 7 mirror and magnifying mirror, 9 lighter, 10 transmitter, and more. For only $1. Flesh-eating plants. The most unusual plant in the world eats flies, bugs, insects, even meat. Instructions and special soil included. The guy stuck his finger in it. His finger's getting bit. Joy buzzer. Wind it up, wear it on your finger like a ring, and give your friends the shock of their life. Touch somebody and watch them jump. WTF, man. Truly a different era. Truly was, wasn't it? Truly was. Exploding pen. Everyone, especially your victim, will get a bang out of this one. Looks like a real pen. Watch the surprise when they start to write, and bang! Can be used over and over again. Harmless. Free HypnoCoin. With 25 lessons in hypnotism, the magic power of hypnotism can be yours. Hypnotize at a glance. Make people obey your commands. Strengthen your memory, and much more. Order 25 lesson course and receive HypnoCoin free. Mini Spy Camera. Now take secret or regular pictures with a camera that is easily concealed in the palm of your hand. Precision ground lens. Takes clear and close-up or distant pictures. Sold all metal construction. 10 pictures per roll. Pranks. Pranks and jokes have the last laugh with these great pranks and jokes. Sneezing powder, black soap, disappearing ink, and red hot pepper gum. Spud gun, new fast action gun that shoots potato pellets as far as 50 feet. More than 300 shots from a single potato. Absolutely harmless. The hell? Okay. I'm gonna have to look that one up. X-ray specs, amazing illusion, apparently. See through bones, through skin, through clothes, etc. Thrill and embarrass your friends. James Bond gadgets at their finest. Oh God, I don't even know why they want you to what they want you to do with that camera. Moneymaker. Insert a blank piece of paper into the machine, turn the knob, and presto, from the other side comes a real dollar bill. Insert a dollar bill and see it change to a $5 or $10. Loads of mystery and fun. What is this, a counterfeiting kit? Jeez. Be a ventriloquist. Or ventriloquist? I don't know. Appear to throw voice into desks, under beds, out of pets. Small gadget easily hidden in mouth. Easy instructions. Mini pistol fires real blanks. Extra loud explosion, 2 inches long. Barrel opens to load, hammer and cocks and fires when trigger is pulled. Ramrod and ammo included. For $1.50 with extra ammo 50 cents. Mini skull flashlight, lights at touch of secret, button, free keychain, battery included. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. If not 100% satisfied, I may return any part of my purchase for full refund of purchase price. Bruh, just a gun. Yeah. Alright, we will read the star words after we finish the issue. So, we'll come back to that. And here's some more ads here. Superheroes assemble! There's no reason to miss your favorite Marvel mags. So subscribe, and remember, they're all mailed flat. True believers only. You say your news dealer always sells his last copies of your favorite Marvel mags just before you arrive? You say you find it hard to visit your local comic store regularly enough? You say you'd like your copies a wee bit before the rest of the world? Is that what's troubling you, O Keeper of the Flame? Then worry no more. Now, all titles are mailed flat. Not air-powered, not spring-powered, just a small gun. Yeah, basically. Comes with blanks. Amazing Spider-Man, Avengers, Captain America, Captain Marvel, Conan, Daredevil, The Defenders, Doctor Strange, Fantastic Four, Howard the Duck, Incredible Hulk, Invaders, Iron Man, Marvel Fit Tales featuring Spider-Man, Marvel Team Up, Spider-Man vs. Marvel 2-in-1 starring The Thing, Masters of Kung Fu, Power Man, Thor, Tomb of Dracula, Spidey Super Stories. Please send to Marvel Comics Subscription Department, 575 Madison Avenue, New York, New York. Count me in. I don't want to worry about having my local store sell out of the comics I want before I get there. Please send me subs to all the titles I've checked. Allow 10 weeks for delivery of first issue. Woo. And here's some more ads. Here we go. Comic book back issue. Send only 25 cents for my bonus package. And detailed price list of 200,000 Marvel, DC, Dell, other comics now in stock. You'll receive free copies of 2 booklets. Comic book collecting from a Toz? T-O-Z? I don't know what that is. Comic book collecting from A to Z. Got it. And comics as a hobby. Plus, a comics newsletter and a first order bonus premium satisfaction guaranteed with my fast, dependable super service. Max Seeley, Suite 709, 1115 Sherbrooke Street, West Montreal, Canada. 100% genuine natural diamonds. 1/4 to 3 carat from only $5.95. This is really hard to read because, I think the inking was just a little bit thick here. Okay. I'll give it a shot. These beautiful diamonds are the real thing, not artificial or synthetic. Each diamond comes with a signed and notarized legal certificate guaranteeing that it is a 100% genuine natural diamond. The average diamond in an engagement ring is so small. I don't know what that number is. I'm going to say 1/2 carat maybe, and normally sells in jewelry stores for $500 to $1,000. A 3-carat diamond normally sells for $5,000 to $10,000. Here are our fantastically low prices. 1/4 of a carat only $5.95. 1/2 carat only $10. 1 carat only $18. 3 carat only $40. How can we do it? I don't know what that word is. Maybe make? We make huge diamond purchases. Then, rather than cutting and polishing these diamonds, we issue them in their pure natural form unprocessed. These are 100% pure diamond nuggets cut to beautiful shape by Mother Nature alone. We purchase perhaps 20,000 times as many unprocessed diamonds as an average jeweler, who rarely carries them in stock. So do not be surprised when your jeweler says that he can special order an unprocessed diamond of comparable appearance but costing 20, 30, or 40 times our prices. We are confident that you will definitely not pay fees for diamonds of ooh, of don't know what this word is. It's so hard to make out. Equivalent, that's it. Equivalent quality and appearance. Finally, we sell to you by direct mail without a series of middlemen, and our overhead and profit margin are rock bottom low. You reap the benefits. Our wild, unprocessed diamonds are impressive and I'm amazed that I can even read this. Like, the text is so smushed and blurred. And extremely stylish. We pay extra for our diamonds because they are carefully selected for quality and stylish appeal. Only the most spectacular diamonds are accepted. They go beautifully on pendants, necklaces, earrings. The cheese? What? Okay, I don't know that one. Cufflinks. What the hell is that? It looks like it says the cheese. Okay. Bracelets, rings, etc. They are exquisite jewels for yourself, elegant and original gifts for loved ones, great conversation pieces, and supers investments dazzling on both women and men. A diamond is the most precious, the hardest, and said to be the luckiest of all gems. It is the most accepted symbol of love in the world. It is a perfect way to show a loved one how much you care. A diamond is forever, but this offer is not. With the threatening civil war in South Africa and the exhaustion of most world diamond mine resources, diamond prices are skyrocketing and unprocessed diamond prices are soaring the fastest. Our something shock of the rare 3-carat diamond is a phenomenal buy. The bigger the diamond, the more spectacular its appearance and the greater its investment value. This is truly the best investment buy anywhere. We will not be undersold. If you want 3 diamonds at these rock bottom low prices, send immediately. 15-day unconditional money back guarantee of complete satisfaction. You take no risk at all. Okay, we got through it. I want to get this comic as soon as possible. Allow 10 weeks for delivery. Did it actually say that? Allow 10 weeks for delivery? Yeah, it does. It does. Allow 10 weeks for delivery of first issue. Holy moly. I missed that part. Ooh, cheap diamonds. Now I can propose to my girl. Trying to read that smudgy old text is hard sometimes. Yes, it is. Alright. Cartoon for money. Make money at home with simple drawings. Fun, big free book. Send 35 cents for postage and handling. Giant comic list. Send $1 refundable on first order. Okay, so you can send $1, they'll send you the comic list, and then if you actually buy anything, they'll give you the dollar back. Okay, it's interesting. Interesting. Send them $1 just to even get the list of what they have available for sale, though. That's kind of crazy. Giant pulp list. Send $1. Free comic list. Send 13-cent stamp. Fast service, low prices. Hey kids, diamonds totally aren't a scam already, and this definitely isn't a scam. Gain weight in 7 days. My method of dynamic tension starts giving results you can feel. Add pounds of big muscles. Lose your pot belly. Send name and address for my 32-page book free, Charles Atlas. Large catalog, 10 cents. Includes samples and a $1 credit card. Buying and selling comic books. $1 credit card, okay. Marvel DC Golden Age Jack Hunt. The Comic Book of America, a correspondence course offered by Indiana University for high school credit or on a non-credit basis, traces the dynamic history and development of the comic book and its impact on society. Many other courses are also available for high school or college credit or on a non-credit basis. For additional information, write to Independent Study, Owen Hall, Indiana University. Free $1 million cash. Fool all your friends. You'll get millions of dollars worth of laughs with these exact reproductions of old U.S. gold banknotes, 1840. They're yours free when you send for our brand new fun catalog. Send only 35-cent coin for shipping. The Funhouse. Be a leaper. Stuff shots. Amazing basketball booklet. Increase jumping ability 6 inches in 6 weeks. Free colorful cloth. Stuff it patch. Plus, sports action poster with winners. Secret bonus 7 golden rules that can help you make the team. $2.95 All-Star Sports Department. Wishing Well Circle, Penfield, New York. Real switchblade. ... Comb 9 inches long. Push button. Snap. It's open. All right. Let's continue. That's so funny. I only know Charles Atlas really from the Rocky Horror Picture Show and the references they make in that. Really? I didn't know there was. I mean, I've never seen the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I probably should. But yeah, that's cool. That's cool. All right, let's get back to our story here. And now, Behemoth, the time for a final conflict is upon us. Needless to add, but one of us shall emerge from the battle alive. Boldly, the aged would-be knight stalks toward the behemoth, and if only for moments, the monster pauses, its scaly head lifting. You see that? The monster's reacting funny. The closer he gets with that lightsaber, then I think my hunch is right. I think it's... Hey, Hedgie Spiner! Where do you think you're going? Where you should have been by now, Han Solo! To help an old warrior who put his own life on the line to save us all. Listen to me, Don Juan. Maybe you did stumble onto a lightsaber somewhere after the Empire had crushed the real Jedi Knights. And maybe it warped you into thinking you were a Jedi. But you're not fast enough to keep avoiding those bolts. Keep back. No one, neither man nor Spiner, must interfere with a Jedi Knight's task. Slaying the beast is my mission, and slay him I shall. I tried to reason with you, Quixote, but you would not listen. All right then, don't. Zick, zick. You're getting my help whether you want it or not. There are but few Spiners remaining in the galaxy, but those that do remain can fire their body quills with astounding accuracy. Usually, any one of these quills would bring instant death to its victim. Yet, this time, a whole barrage of the needle-like weapons only further anger the behemoth. Zzz, blam! The quills didn't do much good, did they? Hang the quills! It's that lightsaber that's getting the monster all riled up. Then you all see what's happening? The sword's acting like an old-fashioned lightning rod, interfering with that energy beam the creature shoots from its fin. Continued after next page. Alright, we got more ads. Seems like they're increasing the amount of ads. I'll pay you $9,780.01 for this penny. $1 million hunt for rare coins, current and obsolete. Just look at the prices we'll pay for certain coins. Mint Marvel back issues, 50 cents each. All comics, 50 cents each. Maximum order, $5. Or minimum order, $5, sorry. Not maximum. $1 postage charge on orders under $12. Avengers, 150 to 161. Champions, 10 to 17. Conan, 65 to 82. Daredevil, 136 to 150. Defenders, 40 to 55. Eternals, 8 to 19. Fant 4, 175 to 190. Hulk, 205 to 219. Invaders, 12 to 24. Iron Man, 90 to 106. Marvel Team Up, 51 to 65. Peter Parker, 7 to 14. Spider-Man, 160 to 176. Thor, 251 to 267. Offer expires April 1st, 1978. Well, I guess we're a little late for that. Bummer. Free Weird. Free catalog at the world record in the weirdest records in the world. Write to Ralph Records. Okay. Customize auto van interiors. Upholster any vehicles. Start with your own car or van. Old comic books. Back issues of Marvel, DC, Disney, and Golden Age comics for sale. Over 100,000 comics in stock. For complete lists, send 25 cents to Black Gold Comics. P.O. Box 15032. Free catalog. Over 500 low-cost hobby items. Tropical fish. Fine jewelry. Fish. Plants. Filters. Pumps, books, gifts, etc. Ask for our picture-filled free catalog. Send 25 cents for postage and handling. Alright, Power Glow Kit. Radiant light source for Whammo Moonlighter Frisbee. Tough, lightweight kit. Allows excellent flight. Includes 3 light sticks for over 9 hours of safe, powerful light. Complete instructions. Frisbee not included. Kite, $5.95 each. Extra light sticks, $1.45 each. California residents add 6% sales tax. Send your check or money order to Power Glow. High school course at home. Alright, let's learn how to turn belly fat into a rock-hard, lean stomach. Peter Porker, the Spider Ham. Damn, just missed it. Alleged thought that too. Peter Porker, the Spider Ham. Cynametrics and Olympic champions. Discovery. Wanna focus there? Okay. Ike Berger today. Introducing Ike Berger, Olympic champion. Olympic gold medal winner, U.S. team weightlifting world champion 3 times, Pan American Games champion twice, national champion 12 times, elected to Hall of Fame. I'm over 50 and I thought my fat and flab was with me for my life. Cynametrics burned it off in only 7 days. In fact, results came so fast I had to cut my daily 7-minute workout to 5 minutes to slow down the slimming process. It's the most amazing method I've ever tried, and I've tried just about every gadget and gimmick I've seen in magazines and TV. Exclusive tension ring lets you adjust tension control to send to speed results. Great for any age. That is so hard to read. Also, these images are just impossible to even see. Bizarre, we're in sync. In just 7 short minutes a day, with the miracle of Cynametrics, scientific concept of isometrics plus isotonic, the fantastic new discovery for speed shaping away ugly, embarrassing fat and flab to reveal a brand new, rock-hard, lean, trim, handsome body. Ike Berger explains Cynametrics, the new easy speed figure for figure beauty. All right, I did read this last issue, so I'm gonna move on. Some goofy stuff here. Even a dumb brute like that can sense that the lightsaber's a threat to its life, shouts Solo. That's why the closer Don Juan gets, the crazier the behemoth acts. But the old guy's too slow. If I could run fast enough, maybe I could... Even I read that one, Chewbacca. Do it! Which the towering Wookiee does with incredible speed. Hey, you stuffed... Oh, I get you. Sure, with those stovepipe legs of yours and that speed that comes with them. We just might save the old madman yet. A few more strides of those great shaggy legs and... Okay, pal, set me down. Listen, Don Juan, I appreciate the heroics, but even though your intentions are good, you're just not making it. Han Solo! But why are you interrupting my holy task? You've got something I need, friend, and I just stopped by to borrow it. No! You commit blasphemy! Blasphemy? Really? Okay. Perhaps, and though Don Juan Quixote tries in vain to tear the lightsaber from Solo's grasp... Aw, man, looks Han Solo with a lightsaber. Look at that. Again, the task is beyond one of his years. Never used one of these gadgets before, and I'm certainly no Jedi Knight, but I've used most other hand weapons, so maybe this baby won't give me too much trouble. Maybe. Seems I remember hearing once about a Jedi killing a monster something like this with a lightsaber. Something about the light blade counteracting the energy that powers the monster's fin bolts, and holy beak monkeys, that was a close one. Alright, Ugly, I've no time to fool around with you. It's about time I find out if that idea of mine is right or wrong. Holy beak monkeys. Then thrusting with a weapon he has never held before, Han Solo makes a sudden dash toward the creature's chest. A moment later, the monster goes berserk, lashing and blasting at everything, roaring hideously. Take cover! Don't know if I did the behemoth any damage, but I sure as blazes got it mad. Continued after next page. Alright, so we got this. Oh, hey, check this out. We got another little comic here. Let's do it. Advertisement. Spider-Man spoils a snatch. Spoils a snatch? Stop, thief! Peter, someone's stolen the Coped Emerald. Whoops, what's Peter Parker doing here at a time like this? Gee, Mary Jane, I just thought of something. Wow, some smart aleck is projecting hundreds of images. My spider webs can't catch what's not real, but how to tell which is the real villain? No, nothing human can resist Hostess cupcakes. He can't help but show himself. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. My images can't enjoy this deliciously devil's food cake. This fudgy, chocolatey icing. The fresh, wholesome taste. I can. Oh, fudge. I didn't get the Cope Emerald, but I did get the rich taste of Hostess cupcakes. The day isn't a total loss. Peter Parker, you missed all the excitement. I just went out for some Hostess cupcakes. That's excitement enough for me. You get a big delight in every bite of Hostess cupcakes. Sounds dirty. Hey, Bitter Epic, welcome in. Alright, let's continue this here. Ooh, looks like we're gonna have to zoom out for a full page. But surprisingly, the behemoth suddenly halts its haphazard attack, its massive hulk now twisting in convulsions. Then, the lightsaber flashing in the monster's heaving chest, there comes a strange crackling from within the creature, and... The Force is with us, Han Solo! The lightsaber's destroying the behemoth. The demon is beginning to disintegrate. You hear the man, Chewie? Looks like your smuggler pal came through after all. It's like a big old bowl of oatmeal with a hole in it. I got one too. Just got a little more brown sugar on mine. Metroid Hatchling, you're a Hostess cupcake. Oh, you're too kind. You're too kind. Oh. Sorry. Alright. When the last fading image of the behemoth is swept away by the winds of Aduba 3. Guess it's all over, heroes. Not quite, leader man. My pockets are still empty. But they won't be as soon as the peasants pay us. Speaking of which, here they come. Great, then after I get my share, I can finally get off this crummy planet before I totally crack up. Hello, Jim. I saw what you did today. You were very brave. But, but you never even looked at me before. That's one of the reasons I'm looking now, Jim. Perhaps I can somehow change your mind about leaving our little village. But first, thank you, Han Solo. Huh? For saving our village and also bringing out the man and the Starkiller Kid. After the meager payments have been made, and 5 weary heroes return to their bantha mounts. See you around, Solo. Drop by the village sometime here. So I didn't get the girl. Who cares? She was kind of young anyway. Oh my goodness. It sounded like I wandered into a softcore porn. At least now I can afford to get the Millennium Falcon out of Hawk. And if only for a minute, I got a little feeling of what it's like to be a Jedi Knight. Next issue, Star Wars continues with the search for Luke Skywalker. I wonder if the focus is going to switch over to Luke for the next issue. This is the next one, and it looks like, yeah, it's going to be a Luke, C-3PO, R2-D2 centered issue, so that should be fun. That should be fun. Alright, that's next issue, and then over here we have an entire full-page ad right here. Check this out. For the Super Bodybuilding course. Introducing the bodybuilding system that guarantees you'll put on inches of powerful muscles on your body. At last, new bodybuilding secrets are now available for your use. Finally, after years of experimenting, we have come up with the fastest muscle building system in the world. Our course really works. Thousands have taken our course and have obtained fantastic results. Right in the privacy of your own bedroom, you can completely transform your body. See your muscles grow day by day. You can have powerful muscles fast, not by years and years of hard work, but by simply following our fantastic system. A system that works so fast, you can see results from day to day. Isn't that the kind of course you want? We absolutely guarantee results. Here are just a few of the letters we have received. Wow, I'm making fantastic gains following your new methods of muscle building. I never knew it could be so easy to build muscles. I was a skinny weakling when I enrolled. Now I've gained 30 pounds in just 45 days. I'm truly amazed. I'm going to be a dynamite on the beach. In just 3 weeks, I have gained 1.5 inches on my arms and 4 inches on my chest. I have also lost 4 inches off my waist. Your course is just great. I'm transforming all the fat on my body and changing it into rock-hard muscle. It's amazing. I have lost 8 inches off my waist. I can actually see my muscles growing from day to day. I have gained 20 pounds in just 30 days, and I have gained over 6 inches on my chest. I find that my power has doubled. In sports, I am a winner in everything I do. I have gained 5 inches on my arms and 12 on my chest, while losing 3 inches off my waist. I have tripled my power and speed. Thanks for what you have done for me. Maury Mitchell gained 65 pounds of muscle while following our revolutionary new methods on bodybuilding. Take your choice. You can do this. Double or triple your strength in record time. It wouldn't take long before you can perform feats of strength. Fat? Fat will disappear, replaced by muscles. Skinny? Muscles will appear almost like magic. Your new muscles will feel like dynamite. Universal Bodybuilding Box 6694, Department MA4, Detroit, Michigan, 48240. Shoot the works to me for free. Rush me all that free muscle building information so that I can add inches of powerful muscles all in the privacy of my own home. I'm sending 25 cents to help cover postage and handling costs. I am under no obligation. Mail this coupon today. Whew. This is my first time. Oh, hey, Mayadonks. How many nerds were scammed into ads like these? Probably a lot. Because these bodybuilding ads they were in the comics all throughout the 60s. I'm not super familiar with the 50s and the 40s. I think they may have been in those as well, but all throughout the 60s, 70s, 80s, even in the 90s comics, it's a little bit less in the 90s, but they're still like, yeah, these bodybuilding ads went for freaking decades. Nothing's changed. It's amazing that every workout system in this comic is the best in the world. Metroid Hatchin is constantly tiptoeing the edge of okay for Twitch. Am I? Chesticles? Hello, Master Petrus. Want muscles? Take steroids. Swing your arms from side to side. Get hooked on the bros. Swing your arms from side to side. Yeah. Greetings, Bean Brothers 777777. Nicholas, this is awesome, dude. Hey, Med, how you doing? Good to see ya. Back in the good old days when boys aspired to be manly. Oh, boy, yeah. A galaxy of treasures. You're trying my patience, R2. You can't wear a backpack. You haven't got a back. Hey, kid, I like your taste in t-shirts. That's pretty cool. There's some pretty neat Star Wars merchandise. For you new people coming in, I gotta show you this ad. This was a great ad. Check this out. Check this out. We had a good laugh over this. So here's like Star Wars pins and stuff. They're just selling Star Wars stuff. But check out this button. This is like a pin you can wear. Check out this. Darth Vadar lives. And on the actual button, they misspelled Darth Vader. Which I think is fantastic. And I also like just the how this is just very fitting in like 1970s Star Wars before Empire Strikes Back, when Darth Vader came back, because when Star Wars ended and Darth Vader got shot off into space, and people were like, is Darth Vader dead? Is he alive? Is he gonna be in the next movie? We don't know. Darth Vadar lives. There you go. Dude, straight up. Saw some straight up Victorian era diet plan ads on YouTube. Wow. Now boys watch anime and wanna be girls. Peanut butter log? Oh yeah. Here's a peanut butter log. Clark peanut butter log. Yeah, we got some Clark stuff. And pizza flavored Slim Jims. Hear that, Mayo? Better start working out or Nicholas won't think you're a man. Better start working out before my penis inverts. Oh gosh. Nick Peck squashes Dwayne Johnson. Okay, we're gonna get to the Star Wars section. I don't know why they don't put it in the back of the book, but here we are. Marvel Comics Group. Here we go. Star Wars. Special note from editor Roy Thomas. It's been a blast, people, but it's time to move on. With this issue, artist Howard Chaykin and I have decided to leave the drawing and writing chores on Marvel's blockbusting Star Wars comic mag to other hands. That's funny because in just the last issue that we read, there was a guy roasting Roy Thomas saying that he didn't know anything about Star Wars and he was terrible at writing and he should just totally quit and not write Star Wars. And in this issue, he's saying, all right, yeah, I'm kind of done writing Star Wars, I guess. Interesting. Okay. I've decided to leave the drawing and writing chores on Marvel's blockbusting Star Wars comic mag to other hands. Each of us has his reasons. For Howie, it's a desire to do other types of art, including some painting. You'll be seeing one of his covers on an issue of our companion title, The Savage Sword of Conan, any day now. I really want to read some Conan one of these days. Maybe when we get through Star Wars, which we're making pretty good progress on. I also, I guess, have a question for everyone. Would you prefer if I focused on like one issue, one particular series each week? Like if, say, I read 3 issues of Star Wars, and then we could get through the Star Wars series quicker? Or do you prefer the variety of like one issue of Star Wars, one issue of Ghost Rider, and one issue of Spider-Man? Do you like to have the variety, or do you prefer to focus more on a single thing? Because I plan on reading through the entirety of Star Wars. I don't know, as much as I can of Spider-Man and the entirety of original Volume 1 Ghost Rider. But mix it up, you think? Okay, Mage. Mixed bag is good. Magnum Force, you say? Okay. Okay. Star Wars, aka the whiny nerd section. Currently in a weakened state, but I shall return to full strength soon. Oh no, are you feeling kind of ill, Nicholas? I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you recover very quickly. You like getting a little Ghost Rider every week. Okay, okay. Okay, so I was curious. I wanted to know what you guys thought. If you thought I should just focus on one thing and keep it going, or if we should. Okay, I'll keep doing what I've been typically doing, which is mixing it up. Cool. Nicholas, full warp speed ahead. Yes, Captain. The Klingons are approaching. Not ill, just not managing to get superb workout regular. Oh, okay, I understand. Okay. Anyway, I would like to do some Conan at some point. Maybe we'll do that after we finished either Ghost Rider or Star Wars, whichever one we'll finish with first. Both of them are kind of similar in length. Star Wars has 106 issues, I believe, or maybe it's 107, with a 4-part Return of the Jedi limited issue run. So it's like 110 issues or so, plus 3 annuals, so 114 issues, I guess, something like that. And then Ghost Rider, we have like 83 issues of Ghost Rider plus let's see, Ghost Rider or Marvel Spotlight number 5 to 11, so like 6, so it's like 89, about 90, maybe 90 or so issues for Ghost Rider. So we might finish Ghost Rider first, but at some point I definitely want to do some Conan, because that is another series that I'm working on collecting, and I almost have the full run from like 1 through 140. So yeah, should be fun. Anyway, let me continue with this reading here. For myself, it's a bit more complicated and personal. Suffice it to say that after 2 or 3 post-movie issues of Star Wars, I found that, as much as I love space opera, I'd be doing myself and Marvel a lot more good by writing and editing other mags instead. Said other mags to include a certain gold-tressed thunder god, just a few short weeks from now, and a couple of truly spectacular projects which are likewise in the works. So I thought I'd get off at the top, as it were, while Star Wars the comic book is a virtual phenomenon, easily the most published 4-color comic in at least 20 years, and then some. And nope, Howie and I are certainly not taking credit for that. It was George Lucas's film, of course, which spurred the success. My own contributions primarily were 1. The fact that there was and is a Star Wars comic mag, and 2. A certain sureness that the movie would be at least a fair to middling hit, and would be the type of thing that comic readers were ready for. 3. The choosing of Howard Chaykin, one of the finer new talents around as an artist. And now, with fond farewells to Titanic Tom Palmer and the other inker embellishers who've helped us launch the Star Wars mag, Howie and I would like to fade gracefully into a Tatooine-type sunset, with best wishes for the talented team of Archie Goodwin and Carmine Infantino, who plan to pick up the Luke Skywalker subplot where Mr. C and I left off. Oh yes, and since I won't be handling future letter pages, I thought I'd best respond to a mountain of missives which pointed out that in issue number 7, Han Solo referred to a given planet as Dantooine in one planet, Tatooine in the next. I pointed that out when we were reading it. 'Twas alas a typographical error. Ye writer-editor made typing Dantooine twice on page 2 when he meant Tatooine both times. He phoned in the correction later while the issue was in production in New York, but somehow only one of the offending references was corrected. That's the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but. So help me, Darth Vader. Now for a few letters on Star Wars number 6, which concluded Marvel's adaptation of the monumental movie itself. I try to get asleep, so you're giving me my bedtime story. Oh, cool, cool, nice. It's good to see you, Mage. You gonna read Punisher or Conan? I might read Punisher at some point, but I'll definitely do Conan before then. I don't collect nearly as much Punisher stuff as I do Conan. Without a doubt, the 6th issue of Star Wars was one of the best Marvel comics I have ever read. The year's best comic? I thought I had witnessed high points in comics history with the appearance of the Silver Surfer, or the coming of Conan, or the more recent Fu Manchu epic in Master of Kung Fu. But against your awesome adaptation of George Lucas's fantastic film, they all vanish into nothingness. And the art, fantabulous. Sorry. At first I was a bit wary of Howard Chaykin's illustrations, but he has improved 100-fold since number 1. Indeed, the last few pages were simply beyond any form of earthly description. I'm glad to see that Han and his furry friend will be going on some solo, chuckle, adventures. In fact, the Corellian is far too restless to remain beside Luke forever. Why don't you give him his own mag? May the Force be with you. Wouldn't that have been kind of neat if we got a Han Solo comic in the like the 70s or 80s? That would have been kind of cool. Have like a side comic with him. God, this is hot. So hot. How you doing, Sega fan? It's good with you, Walt. Not much. Let's see. Mike Heisler. 118 Lexington Avenue. Star Wars is success supreme. When's the annual gonna come? As Leia said to Han Solo, you're braver than I thought for going on past the end of the movie. Keep on trekking and make mine marvel. Rod Richards, USS Kansas City. This is a sincere thank you for your wonderful adaptation of Star Wars. I have avidly read issues 1 through 6 and have come to the conclusion that no one could have done better. The art was lovely and the writing of first-class quality. After standing in long lines and paying a bundle to see the movie 6 times, it was refreshing to enjoy this enchanting story in my home. May the Force be with you always. I have only one thing to say about Star Wars number 6. Yes! Dobby Dunn. I recently purchased the December issue of your Star Wars comic. I would like to say you've done an excellent job of it. My only regret, being a big Star Wars fan, is that I wasn't aware of the existence of such a comic before today. Naturally, I'm interested greatly in all Star Wars material. Is there any way I could acquire the previous issues of this comic book? I'm sure many other latecomers would also be interested in knowing. Nancy E. Porter. At present, Nancy, as we've mentioned before in recent issues, there are some 2 million copies or thereabouts of Marvel's version of Star Wars in print, counting 2 or more printings of the comics themselves, all but the first edition saying reprint clearly on the cover, but otherwise identical to the first editions. The 2 Marvel Treasury editions, which between them represented the whole epic and a few new drawings besides, and a just-out paperback which includes the entire 100 pages between 2 covers. Our companion mag, Pizzazz, which also includes 3 pages of Star Wars madness each and every month by the same Thomas Chaykin team which brought you 1 through 10, has featured our own ads for the treasuries, and we're sure that ads for the other editions will pop up in our mags and elsewhere to boot. Good hunting, Nance. P.S. Oh yes, and rascally Roy Thomas would like to thank his good buddy Don Glutt for stepping in to dialogue this 10th issue after he and Howie had plotted it out. May you find a rocket rabbit in your own briar patch. Don. Alright, we are done now with... Oh yeah, let's look at the last page. The back cover. Make money, get prizes with fast-selling American Seeds. Take your choice of 100 wonderful prizes. You can earn as many as you want, quickly, easily. Many prizes shown here and many more in our big prize book are given without cost for selling just one 45-pack order of American vegetable and flower seeds at 45 cents a pack. Some of the larger prizes require more sales or extra money, as we explained in the big prize book. Send no money. We trust you. Everybody wants American Seeds. They're fresh and ready to grow. You'll sell them quickly to family, friends, and neighbors. Many boys and girls sell their packs in one day. You can too, and get your prize at once. Or if you want money instead of a prize, keep $6.75 for every 45-pack order you sell. There's no risk. Any unsold packs may be returned. Order now. Your prize is ready. Mail coupon and envelope today for your big seeds and big prize book. Give the other coupon to a friend. American Seed Co. Alright. Okay, so that was Star Wars number 10. Let's move on to Marvel Spotlight number 10 with Ghost Rider. Listen to the marvelous Metroid, Excelsior. Scamming children to working for trash prizes. Who do they do this shit in schools to? Yeah. Alright, here is... Let's zoom out so you can see the whole beautiful cover. I love the colors on the old Marvel Spotlights. Fantastic color. Scamming children? Working for... Oh, why did they do this? I don't know. It's a dope cover. Ghost Rider always has them. Yeah, I love the Ghost Rider covers here. They're great. So here is Marvel Spotlight, number 10, on Ghost Rider. Is he alive or dead? Get out of my way, all of you, or this girl is finished. That skull mask don't impress me, ugly. Here's where we find out if you're bulletproof. Into the jaws of death. Society. We live in a society. Prizes or cash, the easy way. Free sales kit. Earn $1.10 a box. Pick the prizes you'd like to have, then join the Olympic Sales Club and see how easy it is to get these and other famous name prizes. Or keep big cash profits. If you'd rather $1.10 for every box you sell, you get prizes or profits at absolutely no cost to you. All you do is sell Olympic's beautiful everyday sections. The lovely new Olympic all-occasion card and note ensemble for 1973. The all birthday and all get well assortments, popular fast-selling, personalized stationery, smart gift wrapping, and attractive gifts. Wherever you call, people will be thrilled with the new Olympic line. And the price of just $3.25 a box will make the sales a snap. Sell enough boxes to get the prize you select, or keep $1.10 for each box sold. Be first in your neighborhood, don't delay. Join now. Mail postcard today. Wow, more scams. What's Ryder doing there? On this page? Stan Lee presents The Ghost Rider, The Coming of Witch Woman. Midnight, a cold wind lashes the glowing skull of an eerie biker as his supercharged chopper gnaws up the desert floor on a grim mission of life and death. Hanging in the balance is the life of Roxanne Simpson, the girl he loves, as well as the breathing talisman who protects him from the wrath of Satan. If she lives, so will he. But should she die, so would the Ghost Rider. What's he doing there? That's kind of it's kind of an odd pose there, isn't it? I mean, he's just carrying her away because she got poisoned, I think, in the last issue by Snake Man, and he's trying to like get her to a hospital or something. No, I said, wait, what? I left out the of? Oh, did I? Oh, okay. The Coming Witch Woman. Oh. The Coming of Witch Woman. I don't know. Alright, Gary Friedrich is the writer, Tom Sutton, artist, Jim Mooney, inker, John Costanza, letterer, Stan G, colorist, and Roy Thomas is the editor. Marvel Spotlight is published by Marvel Comics Group, Office of Publication, 575 Madison Avenue, New York, New York. Published bi-monthly. Copyright 1973. This is a June 1973 issue. Let's stay serious here, alright? Sounded like I did? Well, I'm sorry if I did. Okay, here we go. And this is a very different style of artwork than Star Wars. It's pretty cool, though. His mind is a blurred montage of the past hour's events as he hurtles toward the nearest hospital. letting no obstacle stand in his way as he clutches the girl's limp, fever-racked form at speeds of more than 100 miles per hour. And though his eyes remain ever alert for impending danger, his memory drifts backwards. In a desperate attempt to clear the haze and remember, slowly the fog lifts and he remembers everything. The menacing Indian witch doctor called Snake Dance, and his attempt to sacrifice Roxanne to the snake god. Sorry, maybe you can. Sorry if it's a little blurry. I'm trying to. Yeah. Okay. The last second rescue attempt which stopped Snake Dance, but may well have been too late to save the girl. The horrifying sight of venomous fangs sinking deep into her wrists, and now a death-defying midnight ride to reach a vial of life-saving serum. If only there's time. The speedometer climbs to 120 and the girl's pulse grows ever weaker. The anti-Joker. The sacrifice has been stolen. The ceremony is ruined. First we stand naked before the white man, and now we stand naked before our gods. Now all is lost. The whites will take our last remaining land. We will be doomed to the shabby reservation for the rest of our days. The gods have spoken. I tried to lead you forward, but your faith was not strong enough. You, Sam Silvercloud, you dare defy the living voice of the snake god? No, it is your medicine which was not strong enough. Your medicine and our minds. Yes, Snake Dance, I do. Antifreeze, sometimes I poop. Ah, looks like Cheryl Mirror is one of those poop mentioners that New Music warned me about. We needed help, and your response was to fill our heads with fairy tales. You preyed upon the desperation of our poverty in order to gain fame and power for yourself. But now that is ended. We were fools to follow you, and we'd be even bigger fools if we allowed you to live on. The hope of our people lies in education and pride. All ties with the savage past must be cut, beginning right now with the destruction of these idols and the death of the last man who led us to worship them. Monster Madness, it's a gas, for lad or lass. Even Doc Savage has never tackled anything like the monsters. Is that an ad or something on the bottom there? I'm not sure. Hell yeah, is Ghost Rider fighting for Native American rights? It's complicated. No, he's fighting them. Yeah, well, yeah. Poop mentioner from Seinfeld? Yes, exactly. Or maybe he is. Gosh, we had a blast with that. Yeah. What's the deal with poop mentioners? Jeez. Alright, here we go. Here we go. This is the insult that made a man out of Mac. Hey, quit kicking that sand in our faces. That man is the worst nuisance on the beach. Listen here, I'd smash your face, only you're so skinny you might dry up and blow away. The big bully, I'll get even someday. Oh, don't let it bother you, little boy. Darn it, I'm sick and tired of being a scarecrow. Charles Atlas says he can give me a real body all right. I'll gamble a stamp and get his free book. Boy, it didn't take Atlas long to do this for me. What muscles! That bully won't shove me around again. What, you're here again? Here's something I owe you. Pow! Just punched him in the face. Oh, Mac, you are a real man after all. Hero of the beach. Gosh, what a build. He's already famous for it. Don't mention it. You might be fighting against deceivers to help the natives gain true insights and progress. Maybe, yeah. Powell, right in the kisser. Awarded the title of the world's most perfectly developed man. Charles Atlas. Charles Atlas on TV. Win this valuable trophy. 5 free gifts in your act now. If you act... What? If your act now... That must be a typo. In addition to my complete course, you will also get these 5 valuable outline courses. Jiu-Jitsu Karate, Boxing, Wrestling, Feats of Strength, and... Is it? Hand Balancing. I don't know what hand balancing is, but okay. Let me prove I can make you a new man. Are you fed up with seeing the Huskies walk off with the best of everything? Sick and tired of being soft, frail, skinny, or flabby? Only half alive? I know just how you feel, because I myself was once a puny 97-pound runt, and I was so ashamed of my scrawny frame that I dreaded being seen in a swimsuit. The secret of how I got my build. Then I discovered a wonderful way to develop my body fast. It worked wonders for me, changed me from the scrawny runt I was at 17 into the world's most perfectly developed man. And I can build up your body with the very same natural way, without weights, springs, or pulleys. Only 15 minutes a day of pleasant practice. In the privacy of your room. My dynamic tension method has already helped thousands of other fellows become real He-Men in double quick time. Let it help you, not next month or next year, but right now. Dynamic tension builds muscles fast. If you're like I was, you want a powerful, muscular, well-proportioned body you can be proud of anytime, anywhere. You want the Greek god type of physique that women rave about at the beach. The kind that makes other fellows green with envy. Mail coupon now for my 32-page illustrated book. Mailing the coupon can be the turning point in your life. I'll send you a copy of my 32-page illustrated book, How Dynamic Tension Makes You a New Man. Tells how and why my method works. Shows many pictures proving what it has done for others. Don't delay. Mail coupon now. Charles Atlas, Department 60F, 115 East 23rd Street, New York, New York. Charles Atlas, Department 60... Yeah, okay. Dear Charles Atlas, here's the kind of body I want. Check as many as you like. Broader chest and shoulders. Iron hard stomach muscles. Tireless legs. Slimmer waist and legs. More energy and stamina. More magnetic personality. More weight solid in the right places. I enclose 10 cents. Please send me a copy of your famous book showing how dynamic tension can make me a new man. 32 pages crammed with photographs, answers to vital health questions, and valuable advice. This does not obligate me in any way. In England, send to Charles Atlas 21, Poland Street, London. Alright, that's Nick Peck on the left. Facts. Alright, let's continue with our story. It's She-Devil versus Mandrill, Shanna number 4, now on sale. You are a fool, Sam Silvercloud. Our only hope is in the past. A return to the former glory of the Apache. Enough. If you have nothing worthwhile to say, then the sooner this is ended, the better. Oh my god, they're gonna hang him. This is a lynching, man. Holy crap. Kapow! What? Take cover! Someone's taking pot shots at us. Wow, someone just totally shot the rope, just like, Good, Bad, and the Ugly. Wrong again, Sam. If I wanted to kill, you'd be cold turkey by now. And you still might be if you don't release my father. Click, chalk. Linda Littletree. How good of you to remember. You never know about a man who writes you love letters one day and tries to kill your father the next. Stay out of this, Linda. You don't know what's happened. This is a man's business. So move on and let us take care of it. Save the male chauvinism, Sam, and cut him loose, or so help me, I'll pull this trigger. Oh boy, she's got a gun. She ain't afraid to use it. Okay, he's loose, but what are you gonna do with him? He's guilty of attempted murder, or maybe even worse. I'll decide that when I've heard both sides of the story. Hi, Daddy. I go away to college and you have to start playing, Cochise? Cochise? I don't know what that is. This isn't something you can make little girl jokes about, Linda. He may have killed a girl. And you almost killed him, so that puts you both in the same canoe, doesn't it? You know, I'd forgotten how cute you are when you're mad. How about a little welcome home kiss, and then we'll talk this out. Cochise? Cochise? Okay. She's got a great outfit. Yeah, it's kind of a neat outfit, yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness. You can save your talking and your kisses for the sheriff, Sam. I'm gonna call him as soon as Daddy tells me what happened. Till then, you stay away from us. What's happening to me? To my people? We have 2 near murders here today. Guess we can only take so much poverty. Miss so many meals, be turned away from so many bars. Guess I'm selfish to be worried about losing my girl at a time like this, but we're only human. We can break, sometimes all too easily. Mighty as the Hulk, that's the macabre man thing. Okay. Oop, oop, oop. There we go. The city rushes up toward him now as he weaves through the light expressway traffic with reckless abandon, but with his very existence on the line, he can hardly be bothered by speed limits. Vroom! For Roxanne is dying in his arms, and only his own rules of the road can save her. Oblivious to the incredulous stares of late-night motorists, he presses onward, knowing full well the end is in sight. Hey, have a good night, Beam Boy. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. I hope you sleep well. So still has she become, he no longer can detect even a breath. But the name of the game is Beat the Devil, and he will not concede until the final agonizing moment when Satan stands over him in victory. After what seems an eternity, the hospital appears dead in his path, but his sense of relief is suddenly shattered as a screaming ambulance cuts in front of him, forming a deadly, inescapable barrier. But no ordinary cyclist is Johnny Blaze, the so-called Ghost Rider who has come so far and risked so much to reach this destination. And summoning all the skills born of the world's top stunt rider, he veers sharply, shoots up a flight of stairs, and heads toward a hallway which can offer safety or horrible, fiery death. In every fright-filled issue of Fear. Okay. Oh, some ads here. Okay. Shop by mail, Vampire Bat. It's life size, only $1. Does all of this at your command, even when you hide far away. Rattles windows with terrifying, loud, creepy sounds. Climbs, crawls, dances, jumps, floats in the air. Eyes grow eerily in the dark. Terrorize your friends on those dark, scary nights. Seems so alive, so realistic. It even fools other bats. Amazes, shocks everyone. Monster size, authentic natural colors, hideous 7.5-inch fangs. Carry it with you, operates anywhere, indoors or out. Horror outfit free with order. Everything to put on your own ghastly horror show. You get ugly flying fish monster with popping eyes, chattering skeleton, mouth opens and closes, prehistoric animal, black widow spider, shrunken head with glow-in-the-dark eyes and long hair, and surprise magnetic slimy creature, satisfaction guaranteed or money back. Be first to get all this for only $1, at only 35 cents for postage and handling. Wow. Check this out. Enjoy an exciting, romantic look. Impressive anytime. Quick change to suit your mood. Mood time. Okay. All 3, $6. Send for mustache, sideburns, and Van Dyke at once. Simply check the color you want or send a sample of your hair and leave the matching to our expert. Mail coupon now. Adheres securely, off and on in seconds. Can be worn as is or trimmed to just the style you want. To order, give hair color: blonde, black, light brown, medium, brown, dark, brown, gray, silver, auburn, or send hair sample: mustache, deluxe mustache, sideburns, Van Dyke, deluxe Van Dyke. All 3, $6. All 3 deluxe, $10. I save $5. Masculiner Co. Department 935, 160 Amherst, East Orange, New Jersey. Sold on money back guarantee. Yeah, they're all like just a stick-on. Extra income. Make $1 per sale. Engraved metal social security plates. Millions of new prospects added every year. No investment needed. Send for free sales kit today. Make your own motorized go-kart or speed bike. Both easy plans for $1.10. Great fun to make using old lawnmower or bicycle parts. A thrill to ride. Easy Plans Company. Home import business. Make big profits. Men, women, new dropship plan offers fast profits without product investment. Deal direct with overseas sources. Buy small quantities. Prices shown include duty and postage, full or spare time, free plan, adults only, state age. Okay, high school courses at home in spare time. Free tackle grab bag. Poems wanted for songs and records. Sell grit. Comic list, selling comics, marketplace. Okay, there's classified ads. Live mealworms. Okay. 1,000 for $3. Jeez. Fabulous grapefruit diet. It really works. Money back guarantee. Of interest to women. What? $500 monthly possible addressing stuffing envelopes. Longhand typing at home. $500 monthly clipping news items from your newspaper. Information. Send stamped self-addressed envelope. American Excelsior Springs, Missouri. Help wanted. Vietnam combat vets or individuals willing to train for overseas employment. Send $3. Alright. Here is an interesting ad here. It's kind of cool. Here we go. 204 Revolutionary War soldiers. Only $1.98. 2 complete armies. Every piece of pure molded plastic, each on its own base. 2 complete armies, the British Redcoats and the American Bluecoats. Relive again the famous battles of the American Revolution. Form your own battle lines. Hours of fun for the whole family. Here's what you get. 36 dragoons, cavalrymen. 12 shooting infantrymen. 12 marching infantrymen. 12 crouching infantrymen. 12 fifers. 12 charging infantrymen. 12 sharpshooters. 12 field cannons. 12 cannon loaders. 12 drummers. 12 minutemen. 24 Mohawk Indians. 12 officers and 12 Hessian troops. Rush coupon today. Revolutionary War Soldiers. Department RWM. Box 536. Westbury, Long Island, New York. Gentlemen, here's my $1.98 Rush 204-piece Revolutionary War Soldier set to me. If not satisfied, I may return merchandise for full refund. There you go. Alright, let's continue with the story. I can't stop. Get out of the way. My lord, run. Everyone run. Miss them. Now if only I can pull up. What's the meaning of this? Are you mad? I've read about you, but if you think you can turn a hospital into a cycle show, save your lectures, doctor. This girl is dying, bitten by copperheads. We have an emergency door. Of course, you wouldn't get much publicity that way. I suspect this is a cheap promotional stunt, and if it is, let me assure you, I will have you prosecuted. Believe what you will, doctor, but if you do not treat this girl immediately, be assured I will force you to do your duty. Spidey and the Torch versus Kang and the Tomorrow Man. The tag match of the century. Any century. You ride in here and nearly kill me, then dare to threaten me? Why, Al, you will treat this girl with snakebite serum or I will burn this building down around you. What? My coat! Bursting into flames! Nurse, the fire extinguisher! The flames seem to shoot right from his fingertips. I don't know who you are or how you did that, but I'll do as you say. I don't know if I can be of much help, though. She's very weak. Doctor, if she dies, so will those responsible for this, and in the end, so will I. I swear if I lose her, I will have my revenge before Satan comes to claim me. Well, it's Snakebite all right. It's been so long since she was bitten. She might still have a chance under normal circumstances, but now I'm afraid it's hopeless. You see, we've run out of serum, and without it, she's doomed. Oh no. Oh no. Roxanne Simpson! Come on, man! Roxanne! And elsewhere, how could you resurrect those old superstitions? Almost kill a girl. Not almost, daughter. The serpents bit her, and she will die. You better hope you're wrong about that, old man. Just tell me why. I want to understand. Could you, a mere child, possibly hope to understand? I only did what I thought was best for my people. And it was best. What, murder? A return to fear and superstition? You must be losing your mind. I hoped I'd never live to say this, Father, but you're getting old. The white men have a word for what's happened to you. Senility! Say what you must, daughter, but when the girl breathes her last, you will see how wrong you are. Oh, Lord, I almost forgot. You said she is sure to die. And so she will. She was bitten and is doomed because the white men have no serum. And in that moment, the gods will smile on our people once more, and through her death, we will once again know greatness. Captain America versus the mind-bending Dr. Faustus, now on sale. Whoa, we're the badge of the future in conservation. Get free facts about exciting outdoor careers. Don't be chained to the desk, store counter, or factory machine. Enjoy an outdoor life with the extra rewards of hard muscles, bronze skin, vibrant good health, sleep under pines, catch breakfast from icy streams, feel like a million, and look like it too. Prepare now at home and spare time for an outdoor man's dream career in forestry, wildlife, and soil conservation and ecology. Plan to live the life you love. Rush coupon for free conservation career kit, jam-packed with exciting facts about your future in conservation and ecology. Whew. Conservation agencies and outdoor employers can afford to be very selective in their hiring, as they often receive more applicants than there are jobs available. Since educational requirements and job qualifications vary considerably from state to state, certain jobs such as game warden, forestry aide, etc. may not be available to those without college training or job experience. North American Step-by-Step Home Training Program gives you the valuable know-how you need for those exciting outdoor positions which do not require college degrees. Although our course is not a prerequisite for these jobs, here are a few job titles recently reported to us by our graduates. Game Warden, Special Game Protector, Game Management Officer, Game Manager, Wildlife Officer, Wildlife Protector, Conservation Official, Conservation Inspector, Big Game Census Assistant, Forest Insect Ranger, Pest Control Assistant, Fish and Wildlife Assistant. That's a lot. I'm not going to read all of this. Protects forests and wildlife, arrest violators. To guard and protect our forests, fish, and wild game, game wardens are empowered to enforce the conservation laws and arrest violators. Mail coupon for free career kit. Approved for GIs and veterans under a new GI Bill. Badges shown are simulated. Here's what students say. Conservation agencies and outdoor employers commit. We just read the same exact. They put the same paragraph twice. Okay. Named warden in charge of Hawaiian Isle. I've been busy with fish and game work here. I was appointed the warden in charge of the island of Molokai, Hawaiian Islands. The responsibility of this position is overall management of all fish and game enforcement activities on the island Noa Pekelo Jr., Hawaii. Lands job first day after graduation. I finished my last lessons and examination on Sunday and Monday. I began work for the California Department of Fish and Game. This is what I consider fast results. Counts big game from chopper. I had the experience of a lifetime. The Game and Fish Parks Department called me and wanted me to fly helicopter and count big game with them. We counted elk and deer. We saw quite large number of coyote as well as a number of fox. Measures flow of Arctic lakes. In my job with the Water Survey, I traveled all over northern Canada, measuring flow and discharges of rivers and lakes. We've recently put in 2 tidal gauges on the Arctic islands north of latitude 72 degrees. We use float planes, helicopters, boats, skidoos, snowshoes, and lots of ingenuity. It's an extremely exciting life. North America is America's largest school of conservation and has trained more men in conservation than any other school of its type. Alright, well there you go, you can be a woodland ranger, dude. You're mad, of course. We live in poverty, ignored by the people who nearly exterminated us. But Father, murder isn't the answer. We have to find a way to save that girl. You're right, Linda, and your father possesses the way to that means. And he's going to give it to us. No! While it is true I have a vial of the precious serum, I will never surrender it to you. Never! You won't have to, because I'm taking it, and you'd better pray it isn't too late, for our sakes and for the sake of the entire Apache Nation. Hey, Elagod, how you doing? Elagod hearts you. We heart Elagod. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. No, you can't take it. She's got a motorcycle of her own. Master, if the girl dies, our cause will be lost. And we have gone to great lengths to establish our present position. If my past service to you and those I have yet to perform have any meaning to you, do not let them be destroyed by the foolish actions of an old man. Elagod the Almighty. Please, Master, I beg of you, let the girl live. The master plot of the man called Gideon. It's all revealed to you in Fantastic Four, number 135. As for the girl in question, you mean even in this modern facility, there is nothing you can do? Well, there's one chance, a complete blood transfusion. It's very risky, but no, I cannot allow you to take that chance. You have no choice, sir, or whatever you are, none at all. Without the transfusion, the venom will soon reach her heart and she will die. So I suggest you get out of here and let me get to work. Very well. Do what you must, but save her. If he fails, no, I can't think of that. I don't dare. Womb. Womb. Yeah, womb. It does look like womb. Where was I? Oh, somehow, some way, she will survive. And so will I. Once more, Satan will be defeated. If only I could believe that. If only I could. Everything's ready, Doctor. Good. They're bringing in the patient now. If there's any point to it. Frankly, I don't give her one chance in a million. Oh my gosh, Elagod gifting a Tier 1 sub to Magnum Force 83. That is so kind of you. Thank you so much. Voom is better? Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. I appreciate it. Elagod is truly a benevolent deity. Truly benevolent. We should all give our thanks to Elagod. I'm not going to try to read that because I don't want to butcher it. Thanks, dear Elagod. Look, fellows, you can win your choice of neat prizes free regularly, plus as much as $2 to $10 cash every week. You can be a happy, prosperous grit salesman. Join over 30,000 boys who win free prizes and make $2 to $10 or even more selling grit to friends, relatives, neighbors, and others every week. Everyone is eager to buy grit from you at only 20 cents a copy because it contains world news, sports, women's features, children's pages, comics, games, and exciting fiction. Grit sells for 20 cents a copy. You keep 7 cents profit. Yes, 7 cents out of every 20 cents you take in is yours to keep. Sell only 30 copies a week and you make $2.10 profit each week. $109.20 in a year. Plus valuable prizes you win. Free regularly. We'll help you get started now in a profitable business of your own. Mail the coupon today. Those are cool emotes. There's the exit. Good thing I had this chopper souped. She got her chopper souped. But even that won't mean much if the girl has already died. Hospital, this exit. I can't believe the master would let that happen. Though, not to me. Just as well. The doctor made me leave. I couldn't have just waited there. Stood by helplessly while some greater power decides our fate. But what else can I do? Just ride. Down some highway to nowhere. Good thing I was once a patient here. Know exactly where to go. Is it Campbell souped? I think so. I think so. If only this is where they brought her. But where else? It's the only hospital in town, unless they took her to the morgue. Like strangers in the night, they've passed. This ghostwriter and the grimly determined young Indian girl, totally unaware of each other's existence, yet inexorably linked in a struggle which will determine the future of both. Spidey and the Human Torch together again in Marvel Team-Up. It's like an ad on every single page. It's a little one-sentence thing. Hey, Clem, you see that? Guy must be doing 90. Yeah, but what's that glow around his head? Hard telling. We'll find out soon enough. Let's nail him. He's speeding up right down Main Street. Pour on the coal. This is one bike jockey I want. I'm right behind you. But be careful. These clowns don't care if they live or die. Oh, sorry. We've injected the serum, miss, and I believe she'll survive, but it was a close one. Are you certain, Doctor? Absolutely certain. Barring complications, she should regain consciousness shortly. Once that happens, she'll be fine, and I might add she probably owes you her life. Had we been forced to proceed with the total transfusion, well, it's good you got here in time. You have no idea how glad I am. Now, could you tell me anything about her? I mean, since I helped to save her, I'd like to know who she is. All we know is she's with the Johnny Blaze Cycle Show, named Simpson, Roxanne Simpson. Now, if you'll excuse me. Roxanne Simpson, Cycle Show? Seems familiar. Like someone I knew, or should know. Somehow, I feel it's so important that I place her desperately important. We're right on his tail. Won't be long now. He acts like he doesn't even know we're back here. Police have to stop them without injuring them if possible. Stay back, fools, or face the searing fury of hellfire. You refuse? Then suffer the consequences. I'll aim my flame blast low, perhaps cause their tires to overheat and blow out. What the devil? He's shooting fire out of his hands. Hang on, the asphalt's buckling under us from the heat. They're still coming. Can't risk using the fire again. Have to outride them. He's opening up some more. Gonna run off and leave us. That's what he thinks. Looks where he's heading. I seem to have enough power to leave them, but a fence. I was so busy watching them I didn't see it. I've ridden myself into a dead end. From Stonehenge to the peril-fraught planet called Cathulos, Doctor Strange battles witch and wizard in Marvel premiere. Oh, what is this one? Men, women, help those who cannot help themselves. Chances are, you'll spend the rest of your life working, so shouldn't your work lead to a career you enjoy? If you love animals, there's one career that promises this kind of satisfaction, and it's easy within your reach. Now, train at home to be a veterinary assistant. Which of these animal care jobs would you enjoy the most? Zookeeper. There is a growing demand for trained men and women to care for animals found in public and private zoos. If you are fascinated by wild animals and enjoy the added spice of some danger, this can be an exciting career opportunity. Veterinary assistant. Work with a doctor of veterinary medicine, or in an animal hospital. You may help care for large or small animals. Pets are big business, and you can get in now on the ground floor opportunity. Laboratory aid. Unlimited opportunities await trained men and women in pharmaceutical laboratories, schools, and research facilities. Here you may specialize in care, breeding, study, or training of research animals. Pets are big business, and now you can get in on this ground floor opportunity. Here is your chance to combine your love of animals with a rewarding career and work side by side, aiding a man dedicated to helping those who can't help themselves. Pet shop or kennel owner. The rapid expansion of this field of business offers unusual opportunities for trained men and women to own or manage a pet shop or kennel. Your training qualifies you to give proper care to pets you board or sell, and offer your customers the knowledgeable advice they will look to you to provide. Study at home in your spare time. It's the convenient way. Many of the nation's most successful men and women began their careers with home study courses. Home study doesn't disrupt your life. You keep your job. You study at home in your spare time at your own pace. Your career begins here. If your present job or the one you expect to get promises anything less than the kind of career you deserve, do something about it. Now! The North American School of Animal Sciences offers you a practical solution to the problem of training for a new career without risking your present job or income. Make your move now. We'll send you a free career kit. Accredited member, National Home Study Council. Mail this coupon now. Comic fans, that's me. If you collect comics, you must read The Comic Collector. This is the world's leading magazine devoted to the hobby. Each issue contains many ads from fans and collectors from all over the country offering thousands of comics for sale and trade. And you can use it to sell and trade too. If you're looking for back issues, this is the place. Each issue, which runs about 75 pages, also contains articles, artworks, and letter columns, all pertaining to this hobby. Here is your chance to buy and swap, meet with other people who share your interest. A sample copy is $1, or send in for a 4-issue subscription for only $3 or $8 for $5 or 8 issues for $5, or send the $7.50 for 12 issues and a free copy of the Golden Age number 2, the SFCA department in Miami, Florida. Comics from Golden Age to present, 100-page illustrated catalog number 9, send $1, Pasiac Book Center. Sale on scarce dates, Lincoln cents, 15 cents each. Jefferson nickels, 25 cents each. Roosevelt dimes, 30 cents each. Circle dates wanted, minimum order $1. Catch animals, birds, fish, and turtles alive and unharmed. Send $2 for booklet containing complete trap plans with drawings and simple instructions for making a number of inexpensive traps. No snares. Shop by mail. Train at home for a big income career in accounting. Train now at home in spare time for thousands. High pay, prestige positions open to accountants. Accountants move up fast in business. With our exclusive computer age accounting course, we include a fully automatic electric adding machine. Ours is the only home study plan that shows you step by step how to take advantage of computers to simplify work, how to make you more valuable to company management. You learn both manual and computer accounting. You work actual problems with our IBM 360 computer to learn exactly what information you must feed to the computer. You learn how to interpret printout data our computer returns to you. You qualify for one of thousands of big income careers awaiting trained accountants. Whatever your previous experience or education, we show you how. Wow. All right. Let's get back to the story. He hasn't got a chance now. We've got him pinned against the fence. Fence stretches on for miles. Only one chance for me. And it's a slim one. Halt. Unless you dare to look the servant of Satan in the eye. What's that he's yelling? I don't know, but he's turning straight towards us. Watch it. He's using that crazy flamethrower again, trapping us in a circle of fire. It is not my wish to do you harm, but since you leave me no choice, I can only pray you survive by utilizing your own resources. We're trapped! The heat's so intense I can barely hang onto the throttle. Cut a donut and back off. It's our only hope to save ourselves. That was too close. That was close. Too close. Get on the radio and put on out in all points on that creep. Motorized 63 calling all units, be on the lookout for speeding cyclists. He's extremely dangerous, so shoot to kill. Luke Cage takes on Mr. Death. Don't miss Hero for Hire at number 10. Okay. And elsewhere, Simpson? Cycle Show? It seems so familiar. Something I should be able to connect. Nothing recent. I've been away at school. Maybe something in the past, the distant past. That's it. More than 10 years ago, when I was a little girl, I walked out in front of a truck. And the motorcycle policeman, yes, he rescued me. It's all clear to me now, the way he lectured me when it was all over, how afraid of him I was. Then, when he saw me crying, that warm fatherly smile, and how relieved it made me feel. Easy, little lady. There's no need for tears. You made a mistake, that's all. A mistake old Officer Simpson here won't... Here's sure you won't make again. I never saw him again, but I heard later he quit the police force and started a cycle show. And unless it's a coincidence bigger than life, the girl I just saved is his daughter. One way or the other, I have to know. I have to. Judging from the papers we found on her, I'd assumed you are correct. She must be Crash Simpson's daughter. And you say she works for Johnny Blaze? The guy who calls himself Ghost Rider? Correct. And a strange one he is. Where's the glowing skull mask? Thank you, Doctor. You've been very helpful. I'll be in to see Miss Simpson tomorrow. What irony that the daughter of the man who once saved my life is involved with the man my master has ordered me to destroy. Well, at least this has made my task easier. If I wait here, Johnny Blaze is certain to return. And when he does, it will soon be ended. Then once again, fate, or perhaps the Lord of the Netherworld, intercedes, as Linda Littletree steps outside the hospital for a breath of cool night air. The man she waits for flashes by at a death-defying speed, pursued by what seems to be the city's entire police force. It's him. It must be. Exactly as the master described him, delivered directly to me. I've toyed with them long enough. Have to head for the open desert and hope I can lose him there. But I can't let the police get him. That would complicate my task. His soul must be delivered only unto Satan, and it is up to me to see that it is. Red Wolf, now set in the Holocaust of today. Can you dig it? The Blood of Bel Nissar, one of Conan's greatest, now on sale. Alright. Oh my gosh, more ads. Alright. Okay, there's Big Diaz helmets. Uzuki, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Harley Davidson. Scary life-size monster ghost obeys your commands. Yours free when you send 10 cents for mailing, 40 red China stamps, forbidden for a generation. Be among the first to get these valuable red China postage stamps, banned to American collectors from the very beginning by the U.S. government. Now at last, you can legally own them. But supplies are strictly limited, so act fast. We'll also include 110 additional stamps from Britain's Lost Empire, alone worth over $3 at the standard catalog price. Plus an illustrated album and other unusual stamps from our approval service for free examination. You can keep the album and 110 British Empire stamps as an added bonus should you buy $1 worth from our approval section, or return album and 110 stamps with selection and pay nothing. Cancel service anytime, but in either case, the 40 scarce red China stamps are yours to keep free. As an introduction to the world's most rewarding hobby, send 10 cents for mailing today. 17 different triangles for $0.25. Monster Ghost, only $1, yeah. I'd buy that for $1. It obeys your commands. Over 7 feet tall, only $1. Rises, jumps, darts, floats in the air. Eyes glow in the dark. This chiller thriller acts as though alive. Make him obey your commands even when you are as far away as 100 feet. Make him dance to music too. A real terror. Giant-sized, horrible, and sinister. Of durable polyethylene. Amaze your friends. Peeping skeleton hands, free with order. Truly amazing. They move and glow in the dark too. Pops right out of your pocket and crawls up your shirt, sweater and coat, etc. Money back guaranteed if not thrilled. Add only 35 cents for postage and handling. Have your poems set to music. See how your words can be turned into a song. Songs recorded, phonograph records made. Send your best poems or songs for free, prompt-free information. Comic books for sale. Banana stamp from Tonga, colorful Botswana. Elephant President Kennedy. Exciting moon landing, plus 100 others from faraway exotic lands. Only 10 cents when requesting approvals. I can barely read this. Las Vegas. Huh, okay. More stamp ads, a lot of stamp ads. Oh yeah, 17 different triangles for 25 cents. There it is. What? What is this? No approvals included. Big illustrated lists. Picture stamps. 17 different triangles for 25 cents. Lost Wages? Yeah, Lost Wages. That's a Leisure Suit Larry reference right there. I played that game. I don't know if you can stream those on Twitch or not. I don't know if that's like against TOS because there's some things that happen. Shop by mail free. Everything you need to start your own shoe and clothing business. Reward. For pennies. Be taller instantly. I want to be taller instantly. By full 2 inches. Tired of being called shorty? Slip these invisible pads into any pair of shoes. Now step into them and add 2 inches in height, the same increase as expensive height increasing shoes, to give you new poise and self-confidence, a key to success and romance. No one will suspect that you are wearing them. Lightweight from rubber cushion cork pads. Fit securely without gluing, interchangeable in any shoes, scientifically designed for walking comfort. Aids posture, worn by thousands. Durable, shock-absorbing, state man's or women's shoes. Invisible, lifty height pad. If it was 20 circles for a dime, I'd consider it. Can I get shorter instantly? I want to swing at nut level. God. So you can milk them? What? Someone raided me here? Oh, hey, Fariel. How you doing? It's good to see you. Get out of my head. Free. Send 25 cents for our catalog of novelty items, fun things, monsters, and decals, and receive free pair of monster eyes that glow in the dark. Surveying pays big. Play guitar in 7 days or your money back. Too skinny? New scientific discovery helps you put on weight. Put on weight with Health Aids tablets. Improve your figure and looks by adding a few pounds and inches in the right places. Don't be skinny because of bad eating habits. Gain as much weight as you like. Guaranteed safe for man, women, teenagers. Health Aid tablets are packed with pounds, gaining calories, vitamins, iron, minerals, and other nourishing ingredients to help you put on weight. Satisfaction guaranteed or return tablets for refund. You were out all day with the family? You went on a magical raid journey all day? Awesome. Well, I'm glad you ended up here. The famous cut and restored rope trick. You have seen it on television and stage. Now you can cut a rope in half and make it whole again. Amaze your friends. Also instructions for making $25, $50 or more, selling this trick to your friends. Satisfaction guaranteed or money promptly refunded. Send $2 in cash, check, or money order to Spencer's Magic. Okay. Might have been mayo dongs to me and then here? Possibly. The chase begins as the Ghost Rider and his pursuing tormentors disappear onto a freeway entrance ramp. The young girl leaps aboard her customized machine, kickstarts it, and feels her pulse race with anticipation as 1200 cc's of raw power spring to life beneath her. I like how this whole thing with the police is completely unnecessary and could have been completely avoided, but Ghost Rider was like, alright, they kicked me out of the hospital. I need to do something, so I'm just gonna go drive around the city at 90 miles an hour. And now the police are chasing me, and it's a whole big issue now. It's like, you could have seen that coming, right? These ads are so much fun. I remember even in the 80s we had ads in them. Oh, yeah, yeah. The next comic we're going to read is actually, even though it's a 1960s comic, it's a 1980s reprint, so it's going to have 1980s advertisements in it. So, it's pretty cool. We get like early 70s, we get late 70s, we get some 80s here. Get a variety of things. Good evening, Elagod. Who the what now? What's that, Mayo Dogs? Within seconds, she is in hot pursuit, knowing full well she must be victorious when the race reaches its spine-tingling end. In less than 5 minutes, she has caught the police, and she gives them a casual wave while blasting by them at more than 120 miles per hour. Hey guys, nice night for a ride. Huh? Where did she come from? On into the lonely desert, the strange procession speeds, the lead rider bent on escape, the others determined to capture him or die in the attempt. When suddenly the end appears dead ahead in the form of a wide, gaping chasm. Now the Ghost Rider has but two choices: slow down and surrender, or attempt to jump the chasm's hungry jaws, and without even stopping to think, the decision is made. He's jumped a ditch and stopped us. We're not going to let him get away. Send out the airborne unit equipped with high-intensity searchlights. We want this guy dead or alive. Dracula lives, but so does Morbius in Vampire Tales number 1, coming soon. As he lands safely on the chasm's other side, a momentary spasm of relief courses through his aching body. At least, he thinks the police are no longer a threat to him, but though Rocky lives, he has been unaware of the girl who now cuts in a different direction along the chasm floor. Looks like there's no more sweat with the law for tonight. Thank whoever for small favors. But now it'll be impossible for me to return to town and check on Rocky, at least until morning. Man, Johnny Blaze, you could have seen that coming. Why'd you have to go drive around the city like at freaking 90 miles an hour and like, I mean, you knew they were gonna come after you. This happens like every issue. They probably won't know anything until then anyway, so all I can do is ride. Farrell was wondering how he got rated here. Oh, okay. Ride and worry about what will happen if she dies, and after this run-in with the Fuzz. What will happen even if she lives? What's the use? I can't go on any further. Muscles aching, head throbbing. I'll just stop for a while. Nothing can harm me here. I've arrived, Master, and the intended victim is nearby. I only hope the tools you promised await me in these ruins. If they don't, there's no way I can succeed. But if they do, and if I am ready, the soul of Johnny Blaze will soon be yours. So wasn't she just like, you can't kill people? Like, what's this, like, superstition and murder? And she was just very against that. And she was like, we gotta save her. And now she's like, oh yeah, I'm a servant of Satan, and I'm gonna go kill Johnny Blaze for you? Like, what is going on here? I don't know. You have never met anyone or anything quite like the zombie. Watch for him. The police! Why didn't I think of a helicopter pursuit? Now there is no hope. There is always hope. If only you believe. What is it? A glowing vortex with the figure of a woman. Don't understand it, yet somehow I'm drawn to it. To her. And I know what to expect from the police. A At least with the unknown, I may have a chance. He just disappeared into thin air, I tell you. One second we had him in our lights, dead in our lights, and the next he was gone. I feel weightless, totally out of control. Swirling colors, bright lights make it impossible for me to think. You were not brought here to think, Johnny Blaze. You were brought here to die. Die at the hands of Witch Woman. Dun dun dun. She changed her clothes too. Next, Season of the Witch. Alright. These 3 big drafting kits given to you when you train when you train at home with us for a high-paid job in drafting. Okay. And here is, what is this? Marvel Bullpen Bulletins. Bite-sized bits and beatific bromides. Or, half a bullpen page is better than none. I have some sick-ass Ghost Rider comics from the 90s, like shiny silver stuff on it. Cool, yeah, there was, I think it might be Ghost Rider issue number 13 of the, Danny Ketch era from the 90s. I think it was issue 13 that had a glow-in-the-dark cover. It's just like black with the Ghost Rider's head on it. And if you take it and, like, you know, turn the light off, put it in a closet or something and look at it, it glows like really bright. It's really, really cool. They did some neat covers. Foom! Yes, Foom! Whew, we got so many goodies to be tossing at you over the coming weeks, and we've got a hunch you're gonna flip over just about every one of them. That our leader has had to forego writing his scintillating Stan Lee's soapbox for the next month or twain, but don't worry, the man will be cracker barreling his way into your hearts again almost before you know it. Meanwhile, can there be any doubt that the second age of Marvel is upon us in full glorious bloom? Last month we hit you with the broadside about the still-on-sale Dracula Lives, the first entry in our earth-shaking new line of giant-sized 75-cent comics. This time around, we've got to tell you about another new black and white magazine, which we call Monsters Unleashed. In addition to art and script by the Bullpen's best, this one features adaptations of some of the greatest writers in the field, including a Solomon Kane tale by Conan's creator, Robert E. Howard, and a Way Out werewolf thriller by Robert Psycho Asylum Bloch, among others. All this plus far out extra features on film and fantasy in general, and a treasury of fearsome photos to boot. Now on sale, true believer, so miss it not. Item, and next month we're going to tell you all about Tales of the Zombie and Vampire Tales, but we'd better get hold of something back till then, okay? Alright. Item, meanwhile, in case you think we're forgetting our ever-popular line of regular comics, feast your eyes on the current Spider-Man Super Spectacular. It's one of the greatest, most important issues ever, spotlighting perhaps the most momentous turning point yet in the career of our wondrous wall crawler. Take it from us, this is the one. Enough said? Mother Foomers. What? Glow in the dark, cool. Foom. Oh god, I'm gonna foom. What? Damn Foomers, if you need to foom into this. What? Jeez. Item, this is really gonna rock ya. For years now, you seekers after truth have been bombarding us with pleas from Marvel to try its halcyon hand at something besides comic books, just for the heck of it. Well, old Smiley finally gave in, and the result is now lurking on your friendly neighborhood newsstand. It's a dynamic, dazzling, digest-sized magazine called The Haunt of Horror, which features some of the most pulsating prose masterworks of the macabre ever to see print. Edited by our own Jerry Conway, with Roy Thomas as consulting editor and George Alec Effinger as assistant editor. It's been designed with the discriminating Marvel-type reader in mind. The first issue heralds terror tales by the likes of Fritz Leiber, Harlan Ellison, R.A. Lafferty, and others too numerous and nefarious to mention. Add to it that a host of nightmarishly incredible illustrations by some of the finest in the business include mind-blowing cover illos by Gray Morrow, and you'll see why 73 has just gotta be Marvel's year. Remember, that's The Haunt of Horror, just 60 cents for 168 great pages. Look for it among the digest-sized publications on the stands, and you'll never live to regret it. Alright, so here's Foom, the ultimate fan club. Foom, friends of old Marvel. Foom! The wildest, wackiest, most way-out idea since Irving Forbish combed his hair in the pencil sharpener. It's bolder, bigger, better than the MMMs and Marvel Mania put together. That's the Merry Marvel Marching Society. That's MMMS. That was the fan club in the 60s, I think. And Marvel Mania put together. And what's more, it's going to be run by all of us merry Marvel madmen ourselves. Stan the Man Lee is head Foomer. Jaunty Jim Steranko is Minister of Infumation. And Rascally Roy and your other bullpen biggies will all be sharing the fun. But hang on, hero, because here's the best part. Here's what you get as soon as you join the Fellowship of Foom. A specifically designed, gloriously colored 22-inch by 28-inch poster featuring our grandest, greatest heroes. Your personal gold-finished membership card, which will become your proudest possession. A fistful of frivolous stick-ons, which only your blushin' bullpen could create. And to make it the bargain of the century, an absolutely free full-year subscription to Marvel's newest masterpiece. The frankly fantastical Foom magazine, jammed full of comics, photos, stories, prizes, games, and exclusive news items about the wonderful world of comics, together with advance notices about Marvel's own latest plans and projects. P.S. You won't believe your eyes when you see the special surprise envelope that all these goodies come in, only $2.50 including postage and handling. Mail, check, or money order to Foom Box, 1827, New York City. I've no conscience. I'm willing to take advantage of you, big-hearted boobs. So here's my measly $2.50. Rush my big bargain Foom membership kit immediately. Whew. E pluribus Foom. What the Foom, dude? Foom music? Alright, Dracula Lives! If you dug Tomb of Dracula, and who didn't? You'll shudder with delight at the first of the magnificent new Marvel productions you've been clamoring for. More than a comic book, a giant-sized 76-page magazine filled with story strips, features, and a treasury of photos. Dracula Lives! Still on sale for only 75 cents. Foom's boobs? Yeah. Never finished high school? Now you can get a diploma without going back. You already know why it's important to have a high school education. You probably learned the hard way that it can be pretty difficult to get the kind of job you want without one, no matter how hard you're willing to work. What can you do about it? Maybe you've thought of trying again to get a diploma, but you've suffered enough classroom battle fatigue to last you a lifetime. So you'd hate to travel that route again, even if you could. But what if we told you that there was now a much better way to get a high school education, an adult way, which gives you regular high school subjects and your choice of practical vocational subjects which help you get started in one of a number of profitable fields. That's the unique Wayne School way. You do your reading and assignments in your spare time in the relaxed atmosphere of your own home and turn in your completed assignments by mail. You don't have to give up your present job. You don't have to study or travel to class at inconvenient times. And you needn't be afraid of dropping out all over again. If you had trouble with school before, Wayne's specially prepared lessons make even difficult subjects much easier to take. And Wayne grades your assignments in private by mail. You're free from competitive classroom pressures. You stay relaxed, and your progress is much smoother. If you're 17 or over and not now in school, why not send for more information? Mail coupon for our free booklet, How to Finish High School at Home. You're in for a pleasant surprise. Wayne School wants to help you finish high school at home. Diplomas! Metroid Foomling? Super bodybuilding course! Oh my gosh, super, so big. Introducing the bodybuilding system that guarantees you'll put on inches of powerful muscles on your body. At last, new bodybuilding secrets are now available for you to use. Finally, after years of experimenting, we have come up with the fastest muscle building system in the world. Our course really works. Yeah, this is the same one I read, isn't it? Yep, Maury Mitchell, I think. It's got a different picture, I think, but... Alright, I'm gonna continue. And I've read that one several times, actually. That's Grit. Or, not Grit. American Seeds, that one. Okay, anyway, here we go. That was Marvel Spotlight number 10, starring Ghost Rider, with fantastic cover. And so next up, we will be doing our last comic of the day with Amazing Spider-Man number 4, reprinted in Marvel Spotlight 141. Ghosty is so sexy. Hey, Williamsburg Chubb, I hope you're doing well. Alright, here is the next issue. Let me pull it out here. There we go. I would love to have like an original 1960s issue of this, Amazing Spider-Man 4, but it's they're expensive. The first like 10 Spider-Man comics are just extremely expensive. This one's the first appearance of the Sandman. And right before this, we had the first appearance of Dr. Octopus, and right before that, we had the first appearance of the Vulture and the Tinkerer. Alright. Marvel Comics Group, Marvel Tales starring Spider-Man. Spider-Man! Now I've got you. Hey, what? Surprised? See why I'm called the Sandman? How can Spider-Man defeat a foe who cannot be injured? Don't dare miss. Nothing can stop the Sandman. So this issue is from 1982, even though the comic was printed in 1984 originally. This is a reprint, just to reiterate. Scotty, in A Cracker Jack Story. Okay, Scotty, the score is tied. Bases loaded, and 2 outs. Get in there and show them what you're made of. I'll do my best, Coach. Strike 1. Oh, what if I strike out? You can do it, Scotty. You're a Cracker Jack. Strike 2. Whap. Zoom. Not foom, but zoom. Crack. Home run. You did it, Scotty. He won the playoffs. What a Cracker Jack. When you're really good, they call you Cracker Jack. Crunchy caramel-coated popcorn and peanuts. And a secret toy surprise. Cracker Jack. Candied popcorn and peanuts. Nothing can stop the Sandman. Alright, I'll zoom in just a second. By Stan Lee and Steve Ditko. Coloring by Andy Yanchis. This was July 1982, this reprint. So let us zoom in now. Here we go. Know what New York's biggest tourist attraction is? Grant's Tomb? Empire State Building? Nope. It's a colorful crime fighter named Spider-Man. Looks like old Jay Jonah is still gunning for me in his paper. Some guys just never give up. The Spider-Man Menace, a new series by J. Jonah Jameson, starting today in the Daily Bugle. Well, well, if I ever saw 3 punks chasing a jewelry store, I see it now. I was right. No sooner does the proprietor lock up for the night and head for home than they start sneaking up to the place. Hey, what's going on? Who's the wise guy? It feels like a piece of web dropped down on us, but who? Well, it's not Dr. Kildare. Spider-Man, we're sunk! Shut up, stupid, I'll handle this. If you're thinking of putting up a fight, brother, let me warn you. A fight? The only fight I'll put up is in court. I'm suing you for assault and battery, and I got witnesses to prove it. Yeah, that's right. There's no law against 3 honest citizens walking in the street at night. Then you come swooping down on us, scaring us out of our wits. You're a menace, just like J. Jonah Jameson says. He's right. I was a fool. I should have waited till they broke into the store. Now I've got no evidence. Don't you feel like a jerk parading around in public in that getup? fine way to talk to a superhero, but what can I do about it? Hey, let's swear out a warrant against Spider-Man. I'll call a cop. Help! Police! Oh, jeez. Alright, let me focus. Do that. Alright. There we go. This is baddie. Them calling for help against me? Police! Boy, you can never get a cop when you want one. We'll help you. Hey, police! I see one coming now. Alright, what's going on here? It's Spider-Man! He attacked us for no good reason! We'll find my web on the ground, and it's their 3 stories against my 1. Even a superhero knows when it's time to cut out. Hey, come back here, you! I've got to fill out a report. I need your name, address... Wait a minute! This'll teach me not to go charging into things until I know what the score is. Well, it could be worse. At least I did stop him from robbing that store. Get him down there! Shoot the bum! Gotta hand it to you, Charlie. You sure outsmarted that creep. Alright, you guys, move along. The party's over. If I were Spider-Man, I might have tackled you myself, because you got larceny written all over you. Meanwhile, up above, it's all his fault. On account of Jameson, stirring everyone up against me, even cheap crooks now think they don't have to fear me anymore. Well, it's time I pay J. Jonah a little visit as Spider-Man. Heck, it's empty. He's not in. I'll just leave a little souvenir for him to prove I was here. Minutes later. Well, that's that. Now Hey, the police car's below. Something must be up. I'd better hang around. That fella climbing frantically to the roof must be the one they're looking for. It'll be duck soup for me to get him. Duck soup. Okay. Whoa, soft and juicy bubble yum. Great bubble gum. Enter Bubble Yum's Yum and Fun Sweepstakes, and you may win a trip to Six Flags. You could win a free weekend trip for 4 to any Six Flags amusement park, ride a roller coaster, see the fun house, make a splash on a water ride, and much more. Lots of other great prizes too. Just send in the entry blank below with 2 Bubble Yum wrappers or the words Bubble Yum Bubble Gum printed on a piece of paper. Bubble Yum's the gum with a smooth, soft chew and the taste that lasts a long, long time. Second prizes, Atari video computer game with 4 cassettes. 1,000 third prizes, great Bubble Yum t-shirt, and 4th prize, box of delicious grape Bubble Yum. Alright, Dungeons & Dragons Adventure. Our story. Indel, Saren, Valerius, and Grimslade set out from Gavin's Inn to rescue their friend and mentor, Grindal. We've walked a long way. Yes, the moon will be up soon. There's something strange about these woods. Nah, it's just your imagination. Oh. Who dares to trespass in the woods of Oakthorn? Sir, we had not intended to disturb anyone. Enough. They must not leave the forest. Couldn't we talk about this first? To be continued. Explore exciting worlds of fun, fantasy, and adventure with Dungeons & Dragons and advanced Dungeons & Dragons adventure games. Send in your coupon today for your free catalog of games and accessories. Send to TSR Hobbies Incorporated, POB 756, Department 17096M, Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. In the UK, send to TSR Hobbies UK Limited, The Mill, Rathmore Road, Cambridge, England. A level D&D. Alright. First, I'll shine my spider beacon in front of him to let him know what he's up against. And then I'll just, Holy Hannah, who are you? I didn't expect a welcoming committee, but since you asked, I call myself the Sandman. Now then, any other dumb questions? The Sandman? I heard of you, but I thought the reports were just a gag. If what they say about you is true, you're wanted by the police from Maine to Mexico. Very interesting. Now get lost. I got me a couple of banks to rob, and I don't want to work overtime. Hold it, Gruesome. Nobody gives Spider-Man the bum's rush. You're gonna get worse than that if you don't let go. Think I'm kidding, huh? Okay, let's see you hold on to me now. Hey, he's slipping through my fingers just like soft sand. I don't know how you managed to do that, but that's kid stuff. You ain't seen nothing yet. Now do you see why they call me Sandman? It's unbelievable. Your body isn't flesh and blood. My fist goes right through you without hurting you. But I can hurt you, pal. All I do is harden any part of me that wants to, like this. Oh, your jaw's like iron. And how's this? No hands. He can change his body as easily as Mr. Fantastic, only Sandman isn't on our side. Ugh. Mr. Fantastic, famous leader of the fabulous Fantastic Four. Don't go away, chum. The party's only starting. He's just toying with me. I've got to use my web on him. But then... Oh no! I tore my face mask. Can't let anyone see me like this. It'll be the end of my secret identity. Even if I could, I don't dare to capture him now. So, you got me. So what? Soon as the police grab me, I'll let them all know who you really are. Once my secret is out, J. Jonah Jameson will never stop hounding me, and Aunt May. If I'm driven from town, what will happen to her? To think that a public menace lived right in our midst, hiding beneath a mask of respectability. He must be expelled from school, driven from town. Lock him up for life. I don't want decent teenagers to associate with him. He's just an overgrown delinquent. Aunt May. Don't worry about me, Peter, darling. I'm just an old lady. It's you who matters. She's selling for sale shoelaces, 10 cents. She's trying to sell shoelaces. Oh my goodness. Come back here, you blamed coward. The Amazing Spider-Man. Bah. I've got to get away. I can't take a chance on him recognizing me. The risks are too great. He's gone. Now I'll just get back to business. It's easy for a guy to jump off the roof of a building if he can turn into small, weightless sand particles. Then after I land on the sidewalk, all I have to do is reform the particles again. And now for that date with a bank. Searching the bank, Sandman reforms the particles of his index finger into the shape of a blank key. This is easier than using burglar tools. Inserting his finger inside the lock, the key takes the exact shape of the lock itself, enabling it to move the tumblers, thus opening the door. Once inside the bank, the Sandman then slides along the floor, slithering under the electric eye barrier without setting off an alarm. Until, so far so good, now to tackle the main vault itself. Meanwhile, at the home of Peter Parker, high school science major, we find Peter, alias Spider-Man, wrestling with an unusual problem for a superhero. If this doesn't take the cake, I can't go out in public as Spider-Man until my mask is sewn up, and when it comes to sewing, I'm all thumbs. This is ridiculous. I'm no cotton-picking seamstress, but I've got to do it myself. I can't walk into a tailor shop and say, sew up my Spider-Man suit, please, without making somebody just a little suspicious about who I am. Ow! Darn needle! Wish I could ask Aunt May without arousing her Hey, what's this? We bring you a special bulletin. The dreaded Sandman has been reported in our city. For those of you who are unfamiliar with Sandman's background, Channel 17 presents this brief summary. A few months ago, he was an inmate at Island Prison. Known as Flint Marko, he was the most incorrigible prisoner at that maximum security jail. Then one night, he escaped through an unguarded drainage tunnel. Vowing never to be recaptured alive, he headed to the FBI list of most wanted criminals as he managed to remain one step ahead of the pursuing lawmen. But as the police dragnet drew ever tighter, he hid in the one place where no one would imagine a man would hide, an atomic devices testing center. Danger, keep out. Realizing it was the only place where he could have a measure of safety, he remained on the lonely Forbidden Area beach until the fateful day that a nuclear test explosion caught him unawares. By some incredible accident, the molecules of his body merged at that radioactive instant with the molecules of the sand under his feet, and his body took on the qualities of the sand itself, becoming virtually indestructible. And so we urge every listener to stay indoors and click. Uh-oh, Aunt May's coming. Gotta hide my costume fast. Just time to throw my robe on. Hope none of it is showing. Peter, dear, you've been studying so hard. I brought you some cookies and milk. Why are you clutching your robe so tightly? Oh, you look so agitated. You must have a fever, dear. That's my best excuse. I think I am, maybe. I a little ill, Aunt May. Now you just get right into bed, Peter. I'll bring up some aspirins and a thermometer for you. Gosh, you don't have to bother with that, Aunt May. I'm sure I'll be okay in a little while. She's gone. Now for the news again. Police have thrown a cordon around the bank. Sandman is said to be still inside. Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of TV's most dramatic moments. Our on-the-spot cameraman is actually photographing Sandman as he calmly walks out of the bank. The police bullets don't seem to affect him. Minutes later, Sandman made a clean getaway. I'll bet Spider-Man could stop him. If only I could sew my mask and slip away from Aunt May. You'll be just fine after a good night's sleep, dear. You've just been studying too hard. Meanwhile, the Sandman races through the city, with the pursuing police right at his heels. Suddenly, turning a corner, he drops his stolen money bag as he wills his radiation-affected body to change its physical structure. And the unsuspecting officers run past, for who would think to suspect what lies beneath an innocent-looking mound of sand in a vacant lot? And Peter says, "Shut up, bitch, I'm trying to work here." The next morning, and though Sandman has made good his escape, the police are keeping constant vigil. You seem better this morning, dear, and your temperature is perfectly normal. I'll fix you a nice warm breakfast and you can go to school. As soon as his doting aunt leaves the room, I was up half the night working on this, but at least it's finished. So I'll just wear my Spider-Man costume under my clothes today. Breakfast is ready, Peter. Be sure you eat every drop. I've got to leave a little early today. Thanks, Aunt May. I'll be a little late coming home today. I'm going to stop off and see Mr. Jameson about something. He's that nice gentleman who publishes the Daily Bugle and Now magazine, isn't he? Just be sure you don't exert yourself, dear. You know how easily you catch cold. Aw, Aunt May, I wish you wouldn't baby me so. I'm pretty husky, you know. Now, Peter, we can't be too careful, can we? Here's your umbrella. It may rain today. Boy, if the world ever found out that Spider-Man had to carry an umbrella and promise not to exert himself. A few minutes later, at the publishing office of J. Jonah Jameson. Good morning, Mr. Jameson. Bring me the latest bulletins about Sandman right away. Also, I want the file on Spider-Man. First Spider-Man plagues the city, and now Sandman. I wonder if there could be any connection between the two. What a scoop it is. It would be if it proved there is. Sitting in his desk chair, Jonah Jameson angrily finds the little memento which Spider-Man had mischievously left the day before. What in the dod-blamed ding-busted Sam Hill is on my chair? I haven't any idea, sir. I'm stuck in this blasted chair. Can't get out. There's a piece of adhesive webbing on the seat. It's the work of that miserable Spider-Man. Well, don't just stand there gawking, Miss Brandt. Go get me another pair of trousers. Yes, sir. Oh, there's JJ's young photographer, Peter Parker. Would you bring these trousers in to Mr. Jameson, Peter? He's in such a bad mood. I hate to face him. Sure, Miss Brandt. JJ must have found the little memento I left for him yesterday. I clean forgot about it. Oh, it's you, eh? Did you bring me any new pictures? He's got no pants on. No, Mr. Jameson. I've been sort of busy with my studies, but here's a pair of pants for you. Listen, Parker, I want pictures of Spider-Man. You've managed to bring in great stuff in the past, but if you can't deliver now, I'll get someone who can. Do you read me? Say, what did you come up here for anyway? I wondered if you could give me an advance on my next check. An advance? Are you kidding? What do you do with money? Eat it? Look, this is a business, not a charity. When you bring me exclusive pictures, I pay for them, but not before. You teenagers are all alike. You think the world owes you a living. Now go out and get me some shots of Spider-Man, and don't come back till you do. I needed the dough for new experiments with my webbing, but I can't tell him that. Oh well, I tried. Once I get those pics of Spider-Man, I'll run them next to some pics of Sandman with a caption reading, "Are they the same man?" What a feature that will make. Better get to school before I miss the last bell. And so, hey, you're not serious about having a date with puny Parker tonight, are you? Well, the poor guy has asked me so many times, I just didn't have the heart to refuse him again, Flash. I'll have to find some way to pick up the trail of Sandman after school tonight. Well, he strikes from outer space, and nothing can stop him. Rom the Space Knight. On sale now, the brightest new star in the Marvel firmament. And even in the 80s, they are still selling Grit. We're looking for a few good boys and girls who would like to earn their own spending money, earn neat prizes, gain practical business experience by introducing Grit to friends, relatives, neighbors, and others. America's greatest family newspaper since 1882. That's a long time, dang. Get this, Willy Wonka's Magic Jumping Disc offer. Willy Wonka. They jump like magic. Set your magic disc on a hard surface and wait a few moments. Suddenly, click! It leaps high in the air. It's amazing. It's startling. It's fun. Put on magic shows. Set your jumping disc down. Wave your hand over it and say the magic words. Wow! It jumps high in the air. You catch it and show that it has changed colors. What a trick! Directions on how to do it are included. Have jumping disc contests. See whose disc jumps the highest, or first, or play elimination with the first disc to jump being out. Have tournaments. Send today and get double discs. If you hurry, Willy Wonka will send you 2 magic discs. 1 red, 1 blue. Here's all you have to do. To receive Willy Wonka's magic jumping disc, send this coupon plus 2 empty packages from Willy Wonka candies. Add 50 cents to Willy Wonka magic disc offer. And then there's some Willy Wonka candies. We got Scrunch, we got Watermelon something, Everlasting Gobstoppers, Tart and Tinies, Bottle Caps, and Oompas. Alright. Hello, Peter. What time will you pick me up tonight? Suffering cats. I forgot all about my date with Liz tonight. I'll have to break it. Gosh, Liz, I'm sorry, I can't make it. Something kind of important came up. Lucky for you, Liz, now you can go out with a real man, namely me. Gee, don't be angry, Liz. You see, I have to study for tomorrow's exam, and Peter Parker, you're the top student in the class. If you can't spare one evening for a date, then I'm sorry for you. Goodbye. Hey, dig the crazy umbrella. How come you left your galoshes home, skinny? Sometimes I think I ought to have my head examined for sticking to this Spider-Man bit. I'm beginning to think a secret identity is for the birds. I wonder if my spider power is affecting my brain also. Nothing I do seems to turn out right. Parker, stop daydreaming in class. Meanwhile, not too far away, Sandman is also having his share of trouble as he realizes that evading the police isn't easy, not even for a super criminal. I turned my legs into sand just in time. These blasted cops are all over the place. They may be having a tough job holding me, but they sure are wearing me down. I've got to find a place where I can hole up and rest for a while. That high school over there looks like a good spot. Nobody'd ever think to look for me in there. That high school? Okay. Everyone's in class except for that lone kid. Now, to find an empty classroom. That's what I get for not paying attention in class. I got stuck with the job of carrying these old bottles from the lab to the boiler room. A real glamour boy, that's me. Leave him there, Sonny. I'll get rid of him as soon as I adjust this new king-size vacuum cleaner. He doesn't know how lucky he is. No worries except keeping the school clean. No nutty villains to chase like I have. And on the floor above, someone's coming. I'd better duck into this room here. Uh-oh, the blamed room is packed. And now, class, our principal will say a few words to... What? It's the Sandman. Look here. Look here, I'm Principal Davis. I demand to know... Quiet, you. I'll do the talking. So, you're the principal, eh? Know something? I never graduated school. Maybe this is my chance to get a diploma. He needs to do one of those at-home study courses. Get his high school diploma at home. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, you're gonna find out right now. I figure a guy like me deserves the best of everything, so I want you to write me out a diploma, or else. Nothing could make me do that. A diploma must be earned. Your threats make me violate my trust. Can't make me violate my trust or duties. Say, listen to him stand up to the Sandman. Now there's a man with guts. Stop! Stay back! These students are in my care. All of you, run! Run home! Call the police. I'll hold them off till you get out safely. That's what you think, mister. I'm going to teach you a little lesson right now. But outside the classroom door and returning, Peter Parker has overheard the commotion, and making a rapid change, he suddenly bursts into the room like a tornado as the amazing Spider-Man. You've got that backwards, loudmouth. You're the one who's got a lot to learn. Wowee! This sure has studying calculus beat all hollow. Spider-Man! Go get him, Spider-Man. Give him one for us, pal. Wonder if they'd cheer so loud if they knew it was puny Peter Parker they're cheering. That was a real dramatic entrance, Spider-Man, but enjoy it while you can, because this time, you ain't getting away from me so easily. I've got to get him away from here. Can't take a chance on any of these kids getting hurt while we're fighting. But maybe I can quickly floor him with one punch. Uh-oh, not a chance. My spider sense tells me he's making his body rock hard again. I just bust my hand trying. Instead, I'll do the unexpected. I'll grab him in a wrestler's hold before he can change the structure of his physical makeup and flip him over my head like this. Happy landings, braggart. Perfect. I got him out of the room. Now to find a way to hold him until the police can get here. Boy, did you see that? I wonder where Peter went. He isn't here. Who, that coward? He's probably hiding with his head under a desk somewhere. Hey, Sandman. Hey, Sandman recovered faster than I thought. I've got to stay out of his way till the school can be clear to the kids. Quickly, everybody, out this way. Okay, Spider-Man. Now it's just you and me. Once I finish you off, nobody will be able to stop me. He's pressing me too hard. I need more room. He has the advantage in these close quarters. I'll need my ability to get out of range. This is more like it. Now I've got to lure him out of here into a bigger area. I know just the place. Good, he followed me into the gym. Now I've really got room to operate. I'll cover him with my web from up here. Tricky little clown, ain't ya? Brother, you don't know how tricky. Well, you'll have to be a lot trickier than that to hold me. Heck, he's pouring right through my web. Any other dumb stunts you want to try? Why not? You're not going anywhere. I'm trying to sound confident to him, but I'll be blamed if I know what to try next. He's sure no sitting duck. Gotta catch my breath for a second. He's got me trapped in this corner. Can't run, and my punches don't seem to be hurting him. Now I've got you where I want you. Hold still, Insect Man. This won't take long. Alright, if you want to keep punching me, I'll make it easy for you. There, I made myself all nice and sandy again. And now, my fist went right through him, but he made his body hard again. I'm stuck. It is a big fight, yeah? I don't want you to get bored, chum, so I'll hit you a different way. Ever get any love taps from a guy's rock-hard head? Ugh! Ow! If I didn't have my spider strength, I'd be out for the count now. Can't take much more of this. Gotta do something. Suddenly, summoning every remaining bit of strength in his amazingly powerful body, Spider-Man exerts one last mighty effort and flips Sandman over his head against the iron stairway post. Wow! The awesome criminal releases his hold on Spider-Man as he shatters into countless grains of sand. I'm free. But for how long? He's already reforming the sandy elements of his body into a solid mass. Nice try, Spider-Man, but a fat lot of good it'll do ya. Boy, anyone who wanted to trade places with me right now wouldn't have to coax me very hard. I'll just let my grains of sand ooze over there toward you. It's like having your legs in quicksand, isn't it? I'll bet you'd be great at a party. You're just a barrel of fun, aren't you? Well, this little party's gonna end pretty soon. Here's where I put you away for keeps, you costumed pest. He's trapping me. More and more. I can't break loose. Wait, I've got an idea. While he's busy trying to make me helpless, I'll bend down and try to make him form himself into some sort of a ball. I notice you're not giving out with all the wisecracks now, Spider-Man. It worked. I maneuvered him near the basement steps. Now, if I'm lucky, I'm just prolonging the agony, lame brain. This ain't gonna help ya. There we go. Write your own ticket as a charter subscriber. You can decide how much you want to save. A 12-issue subscription would cost $7.20 on the newsstand, 60 cents a copy. But now it can be yours for only $6, 50 cents a copy. But here's the best part of our offer. If you order 2 titles, you pay $11. You save 24% over the newsstand price, $14.40. If you order 3 titles, you only pay $16. You save 26% over the newsstand price of $21.60. Plus, special benefits, immediate cash savings, savings up to 26%, additional savings, always the lowest prices on renewals, refund guarantee. You may cancel at any time if not satisfied. Just indicate on the savings ticket below how much you wish to save. Enclosed remittance and mail will do the rest. Alright, over here we have Marvel Supermart. Collectors looking for back issues or can't find all of your favorite Marvel issues each month? These independently owned comic stores are just the place to visit or write. There's Lone Star Comics in Texas. There's Alternate Worlds, Lyle's Hobby, Comic Kingdom, Iron Horse, Comic Crypt. Interesting. Muscles in 7 days. Dynamic tension starts giving results you can feel, and your friends will notice. Charles Atlas. Man, so the ad got a lot smaller, but he's still in here. Tropical Fish, Plants and Supplies. Free 100 3 mil bags, plastic bags, when you order new 1982 Overstreet comic book price guide. Awesome. Yeah. Okay. Alright, let's continue our fight. Ugh! Still think it won't help me? Okay, you had your fun. Now I'm through fooling around. That's so? I'm just getting started. This electric drill will bore through anything, so you'd better keep your distance, Sandman. Won't you ever learn? All I gotta do is make my body like sand again. That dumb thing can't hurt me. So far so good. He doesn't suspect that's just what I want him to do. Still not convinced, huh? Okay, go ahead. Waste your time. Would a nut like you ever get to be a superhero anyhow? Just stick around, big man. You'll find out before you know it. Moving with breathtaking speed, the amazing Spider-Man suddenly drops his drill and seizes the huge industrial vacuum cleaner, which the school janitor had been adjusting earlier in the day. So you wanted a diploma, eh? What's that got to do with anything? Just this. Here's the first part of your education, courtesy of your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Oh! Whew! Got him at last. That heavy canvas bag will hold him for sure. Too bad I couldn't have gotten some pictures of our fight. Old Jameson would pay a fortune for 'em. Say, why not? Maybe with a little ingenuity I can still furnish the pics to JJ. I'll just take my camera out of my belt. There, I've got the timer set to automatic. Now this bucket of sand will come in real handy. I'll just toss a mess of sand in the air like this, and then I'll dive through it as though I'm attacking Sandman while he's in his sand grain form. Since this really happened a few minutes ago, it can't be unethical. It's like shooting a retake of a movie. I hope the camera's focused just right. These should be good shots. Meanwhile, the police have thrown a heavily armed cordon around the school, and all units are in position, Captain. Good. Remember, we don't want to take any unnecessary chances. Let me through. I'm J. Jonah Jameson. Let me through. What are you waiting for, Captain? Why don't you charge in there and overpower the Sandman? Look, mister, I don't tell you how to publish newspapers. I've got to be sure that all the students are out of there before the shooting starts. Pocket Sand the man. Yep. Later. Alright, the school is cleared out, except for Sandman. Now get him before he and Spider-Man escape. You're off base there, Jameson. We're not after Spider-Man. Far as we know, he's helping us to battle Sandman. So he's got you fooled too, has he? I'm convinced they're in cahoots. For all we know, they're planning to loot this entire city together. Jameson, why don't you let me handle... Wait, look. You can breathe easy, Captain. Sandman is inside, all wrapped up for you. It's Spider-Man. He did it. Don't let him fool you. It could be a trick. You've got to capture Spider-Man. Hold him until you find the Sandman. Better come down from there, Spider-Man. You'll have to give us a full report. And I've got a few questions to ask him, too. My papers want to know more about him. Why is Spider-Man allowed to roam the city at will, taking the law into his own hands? Boy, nothing I do can satisfy Jameson. I'd better watch my step. He has a way of inflaming the crowd, turning everything I say and do against me. If the police listen to him, I'm liable to be locked up too. Here, Sandman's inside. Better handle with care. Captain, make Spider-Man come down too. Why won't he face us? What is he trying to hide? As a taxpayer, I demand he be apprehended. But inside the school again, Spider-Man has other plans. I've got to change back to Peter Parker on the double before they find me. A few seconds later. I sure hope no one ties my sudden appearance in with the disappearance of Spider-Man. Hold on there, Parker. I've been looking for you. So you were hiding in the school, eh? Good boy. Did you get any exclusive pictures of those two menaces for me? Yes, sir, I did. I was, kind of lucky this time. Here's the film, Mr. Jameson. I didn't have time to have it developed. That's all right. Don't worry about it. I'll take the cost of development out of your pay. Not a sign of Spider-Man, Chief. Well, we've nothing against him anyway, and we do have Sandman under wraps. Nothing against Spider-Man? What about the damage done to the inside of the school? Wait till I write an editorial about wrecking public property. If Spider-Man had let the police handle this, the Sandman could have been starved out of there and captured with no fuss, no damage. But once again, Spider-Man tried to steal the glory. Mr. Jameson, the police appreciate Spider-Man's help. You can print what you want in your paper, but sooner or later, people will realize you're just airing a private grudge of your own. Who cares about Jameson? For once, everything turned out okay. Polished off Sandman, got the money I needed, and now there's nothing to stop me from dating Liz tonight. I'd better go and find her. There she is. Wait up, Liz. Well, look who's here. Now that the fighting's over, you finally came out of hiding, eh? What is it, Peter? I happen to be quite busy. Gee, don't be angry, Liz. I just wanted to tell you that I can take you out tonight after all. Really? Perhaps we should declare this a national holiday. Sorry, Mr. Parker, but I have other plans. Meaning yours truly, punk. Now run along and find your umbrella. You brainless loudmouth, you've insulted me for the last time. I'm gonna wipe that stupid leer off your face right now. Well, so the worm finally turned, eh? Okay, worm, I've been waiting for this. Wait, what am I doing? I can't afford to lose my temper like this. With the strength of Spider-Man, if I get into a fight with a normal guy, I could pulverize him. Forget it. You're not even worth the trouble. I've got more important things to do. Sure, things like chickening out of fights and hiding whenever there's trouble. Things like that can keep a fella real busy, can't they, Petey boy? Would you like us to help you cross the street, Sonny? Maybe we could... Hey, what gives? You ought to feel his arm under this jacket, Flash. Parker's got muscles like a weightlifter. Huh, too bad he doesn't have courage to match. You said it, Liz. Come on, chick. Let's go. This company is boring me. Now even Liz thinks I'm a coward. It sure is pretty hard to take. So long, Brainwave. Don't let any kindergarten kids run away with your books. That's enough, Flash. You needn't be that cruel to Peter. Women. I thought you were mad at him. Later, walking home from school, a thoughtful Peter Parker overhears the comments of his neighbors. Well, I see that Spider-Man captured that awful Sandman. According to the editorial, Spider-Man is just as bad as the other one. Jonah Jameson writes that Spider-Man has no business trying to catch criminals by himself. If you ask me, that's right. Who knows when Spider-Man may turn against society? What would make a guy wear a goofy costume and run around chasing crooks? I don't know. He must be a neurotic of some sort. Probably has delusions of grandeur. Don't you wish you were Spider-Man? Nah, give me the Human Torch any day. We live in a society. Finally, alone in his room, the amazing individual called Spider-Man searches his soul, bewildered, confused, and bitter. Can they be right? Am I really some sort of a crackpot wasting my time seeking fame and glory? Am I more interested in the adventure of being Spider-Man than I am in helping people? Why do I do it? Why don't I give a whole thing up? And yet I can't. I must have been given this great power for a reason. No matter how difficult it is, I must remain as Spider-Man, and I pray that someday the world will understand. One thing is certain, the world won't have long to wait for Spider-Man's next great thriller. Due to your ever-increasing demand, it will be on sale soon. Reserve your copy now. The end. Okay, what did you guys think of that Spider-Man story? Out of 1 out of 5. You know, like 1 through 5. How many spider webs would you give it? Spider-Man deep? How much are your comics worth? The new 1982 to 83 comic book price guide will tell you. Comic conventions. Sweet. I think that's a pretty good one. I don't know. I like that one. I think I give it maybe like a 4 out of 5. I don't know. Anyway, that was Amazing Spider-Man number 4. Yeah. And yeah, we are at about 3.5 hours, so seems like a good spot to end it for today. If you guys have any more comments or whatever, it's fine. I will be back tomorrow. No Fire Emblem. We're done with Fire Emblem. Isn't that cool? So tomorrow I will be starting Silent Hill for the PS1. I've never played a Silent Hill game before, so that'll be interesting. Let's, I guess I'll just look for someone to raid. But I hope you all enjoyed this week of Comic Book Club. Next week we will be doing, not that one. That one we just finished. That one we finished. There we go. We will be reading Star Wars number 11, Marvel Tales number 142, which is Amazing Spider-Man number 5, and second. Let me put this back. Oh. What? Oh, sorry. I opened the Twitch main page and then it just automatically started playing the music or something that... Wait, I clicked mute on the damn thing. Alright. Apologies. Apologies. I just opened Twitch and it's like playing stuff already. Spider-Man versus Sandman just reminds me of some of the panels I saw where Sandman fills Spider-Man up with sand. It looks like some... Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. That sounds horrible. That sounds horrible, Mayodongs. That's horrible. Horrible, horrible. Okay, so this is next week. Next week, we've got Star Wars 11, Amazing Spider-Man number 5, and Marvel Spotlight on Ghost Rider number 11. So, there you go. That's next week. It posted in my Discord. Oh gosh. All right. Okay, let's see who is streaming that we can raid. But yeah, I will be back tomorrow with Silent Hill. Yeah, that's about all I have to say for like announcements or whatever. X2's playing Castlevania Circle of the Moon. Yoshio-kun is on. The Astro is on. Walter's playing Battle Golfer Yuffie and losing his mind. He said he was about ready to cry earlier. I felt pretty bad for him. I don't think he's enjoying this game. I think I'm going to give X2 a raid. I think we'll do that. I'm going to go with X2. Alright, here we go. Alright, well thank you for hanging out, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this week of Comic Book Club. Be back next week, every Sunday, on, yeah. Walter's a god gamer, don't worry about him. He is a very, very good gamer. /raid X2. Okay. Good night, Bradley and Epic Gamer friends. So good night, Nicholas, and good night, everyone else. Yeah. I will see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. So, see you later. Have a good rest of your Sunday and a good Monday tomorrow. Thanks for the comics. No problem, Mayo Dongs. Hope you guys have a good week. Alright, bye-bye.